That took longer than it was supposed to. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm here, and I'm here with DigiDude502. And I am doing exactly what the title says I'm doing. In that I am shiny hunting in 4 games at once, and I'm also playing through 4 games at once, and I can only use shinies. And I could have worded that better. But yeah, there have been challenges on YouTube where people have played through Pokemon games only using shinies. And there have been challenges on YouTube or there have been streams on YouTube where people shiny hunt 4 games at once. So I was like, why not do both? That sounds like a fun time.
Nerd.
So, you know it. So anyway, I'm gonna do this right on stream. I'm gonna get my persona on, and I'm gonna, not my literal persona. I am not Joker. Disclaimer: I am not Joker. I know that's shocking to everyone watching this. All hundreds of thousands of you watching this after the fact, but I am not in fact Joker. It's a sad time, I know. It's a shocking revelation.
It's a very
but anyway,
sad time.
I am going to put on
I hate Togetic's catch rates.
the eye patch.
The eye patch has made
Digi,
its
I can't hear you right
return.
now. I don't have my headphones on my face. One second.
Dun, 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 dun.
There we go. This is how we know it's a real stream. When I got the eye patch on, you know shit's getting real. All right.
And by the way, chat, I will be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus as well, and just shiny hunting that.
Well, you're gonna get a hell of a lot more shinies than me. I can tell you that. I'm just raw dogging with full odds right now, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey's like, I don't want Mother 3 to take like a year of me playing. Meanwhile, he's doing this challenge.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this for a year instead.
But hey, guys, if you do want to see Fool as Joker, come over to my channel where we're also streaming Persona 5. So
Yes.
he's not voicing Joker, but close enough.
Right. Yes, exactly. Oh, that's why I don't have chat open, because I never signed back. Okay, I gotta actually, dang it. I gotta actually open up my stream. Hang on, guys. Professionalism.
It's about as professional as life on the beach.
Do you see my sick layout though? Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It sure is a layout.
I mean, it's better than any layout I could do, honestly.
I mean, this took a while. Well, it didn't actually take that long. Everything else involving this took a very long time. This layout actually didn't take that long, but 1 second. Okay, there's the chat. There's the chat. All right, I got a chat open.
Hello, chat.
I should actually. Oh, wait.
I should pull up your chat too.
Oh, YouTube has a pop. Wait. Guys, I'm such a professional. I totally knew before now that YouTube just has a pop-out chat feature and that I don't need to actually have the stream open. I knew that totally 100% before now. Didn't you?
Yes, I knew this.
The joke is that Digi's a Twitch streamer and he probably didn't know it actually.
Hey buddy, I used to stream on YouTube beforehand.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I actually genuinely
on
didn't know that.
PlayStation's streaming feature, which is dog off, which is fucking awful.
It is. Yep. That's the one Tornado uses, and it's
I played Wild Arms and failed many streams because my internet sucked balls during that time.
Right.
I get your pain, Tornado. I've been there.
Yes, Tornado's at work right now. But anyway, I should start actually playing the video games now. That might be
otherwise
helpful.
we may be here for more than a year.
Yeah, we definitely will be.
First Pokemon shiny. First Pokemon shiny.
Yo, that would be dope. Oh gosh.
I think that'd be more than dope. I would think you need to go buy a lottery ticket after that.
I'm pretty sure I would, yeah.
I love how out of all the Pokemon, Togetic is the one that just fucking ascends to heaven when it tries to escape.
Right.
Speaking of Legends Arceus, we haven't got any news on ZA as of right now.
I know. Big Sag.
On August 21st, 2024.
Right.
For later viewers. And my only initial thought is, God damn it, I may have to recatch all the Furfurus.
Right. Oh, God! I forgot about that! I also forgot about how much text there is in black and white before we actually get into a battle and we can play the Vigi games!
Remember the first time I tried to do this that challenge you did? The only shiny challenge?
Oh!
I did it. I picked I picked the worst game to do it on.
Literally the worst possible game to do it on.
Tepig. Tepig's cool.
Yeah.
I like Tepig. I see like a lot of comments on TikTok now where it's like, man, Alola is so overhated. I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. People are liking Alola now. It's happening.
Dude, I knew that was gonna happen.
I knew it was gonna happen too, but I'm like, surely people aren't this stupid.
Right.
Oh wait, nostalgia. Fuck! If you like Alola, great. I like Alola as a concept, not as an execution.
Right. Oh, my, Yep, okay, this is falling apart already. My second DS emulator is not, responding to my inputs. That's cool. It's just the background input stuff. The emulator itself is actually fine, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the,
Hey, props to your computer for being able to handle this. That thing's a beast.
I mean, this isn't that much work, honestly.
Hey, I'm trying to give your computer compliments. Don't let your computer down like that.
I mean, the
You gotta be
counter
nice
is at
to
least
it.
the counter is at least working, so I appreciate the fact that the counter is working.
Yes. That is quite enjoyable. Does that counter work for like anything?
Yeah.
Or does it like specifically work for Pokemon? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, no, it just like basically the way that it works is that I feed it like I basically have to take a screenshot of exactly like a certain thing I'm looking for. So in this case,
I can't believe my brain was right on that. I thought like, there's no way.
yeah, no, you just, so what I fed it was the screenshot. Since I'm soft resetting, I fed it the screenshot of like all the copyright stuff at the beginning of the game. So every time that pops up, the counter just like ticks a checkbox and like updates a text file to be like, yep.
Dope.
It's a pain in the dick to set up, but it's cool.
I'll bet.
Okay, Mudkip is right, Torchic is left. Or I mean Trico.
Gotta go find some Hypno Downs.
Doo-dah. Wait, why are you finding Hypno Downs? Are you back in Scarlet and Violet?
No, there's Hypno Downs in Arceus as well.
Hypno isn't... Huh?
Hippotas.
Who? I'm so confused, chat. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's talking about a
Pokemon.
Oh, Hippopotas?
Yes. Ah, there's a shiny, there's a shiny, where's the shiny, where's the shiny, where's the shiny? I didn't hear it. Where to go? Where to go? There it is.
Wow.
It's a fucking other. Ah! Stop giving me the boys. I don't need the boys. I need the whammon.
The women?
I need the whammon versions. I don't need the boa versions.
Why is my... Okay, for some reason... My second emulator does not like soft resetting, and I'm not sure why. That's very annoying.
That does sound quite annoying.
Anyway, we'll be alright.
Chat, I will get a female Hypno down, I swear.
Okay, I think he's talking about Hippowdon, right? Is that the Pokemon you're talking about?
Maybe. Probably.
Or Hippopotas?
Yes.
You want the evolved form or the other
Well,
one?
I need both female
okay.
versions of him. But I keep on getting fucking camo grind over here. Yes, I've been very unlucky with them. There we go. There's something at least. I got another shiny, guys.
That's
Watch, I bet
honestly
you-
incredible.
Right. Oh yeah, my shiny luck has been crazy today. Just so you know, probably by the end of this stream, I will probably get 10 more shiny
He probably will. Oh, yeah, he definitely will. He's definitely gonna. You're gonna have 20 by the end of the stream. I have no idea how long I'm streaming, by the way. Literally no clue.
Ah. Well, you said it may be for a while, so I was like, I'm down in it for the long
I could
haul.
be here.
I don't care.
I kind of, like, part of me was like, oh, let's go to like 300. But juggling 4 games is harder than I thought it was gonna be too. So you know.
Right.
Especially because Black and White has so much extra freaking text before I can get into a battle and check stuff, which I forgot about.
But don't worry, you got N. You just gotta think of N on the end game.
I do have to think of end on the
end game.
Everybody's thinking about end on the end game.
Speaking of N, everyone's been showing, like, I've been getting a bunch of like stuff with the new Pokemon TCD trailer.
Dude,
and
that game's gonna destroy
goated.
me. I think that game's going to destroy me.
Yeah, same.
I rant and rave about. I rail against gacha games like all the time, and it's going to. I accidentally picked Tepig on the left screen instead of Snivy. Oops, my bad. Oh well, it wasn't shiny. Bye bye.
As long as there's no counter, I guess.
No, there is. It still counts it because like I said, the image it's looking for is that right there. The copyright logo.
Oh no,
stuff.
no. I was talking about the game itself.
Well, no, why would the game have a counter?
I was, you know how like you can battle and then it'll make the game will have a counter to increase the odds of shiny collection.
What are you talking about?
That, I don't know, gibberish.
I don't know what he's talking about again, chat. I am confused.
It's okay, I confuse myself on the daily.
To be clear, for anyone who shiny hunts
5 hours of sleep
and does things like this,
death.
Yeah. To be clear to anyone who shiny hunts, odds do not increase. Your odds of getting a shiny, my odds of getting a shiny are 1 in 8,192 now, and 8,192 encounters from now. The odds are always 1 in 8,192. That is how probability works.
Doesn't mean you're guaranteed a 1,892.
Yes, it does not mean that you are guaranteed anything.
Ooh, dude, what is happening?
Did you just get another shiny?
I did. I just got a shiny right on.
All right, I need to stream this more often, I think, because Digi's getting cracked right now on shinies. I just chose Tepig on both screens again. God damn it! I'm so bad at this.
My God.
Oh
hey,
well,
shiny
if I get
catch.
shiny Tepigs on both, I'm not that. The only reason I'm going for Snivy on one and Tepig on the other is just because I don't have either line, so it's just like it's whatever. If I get Tepig on both of them, whatever. I don't honestly care that much.
That's not good. Those are alpha Rhyperiors.
Oh, scary boys.
Big old scary boys. Hey, can you move your fat ass out of the way? God damn! Oh no. Ah!
This resetting's honestly a lot easier in Gen 3 than it is in Gen 5.
I hope they fix the rolling delay in this game next time.
Rolling delay? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I especially hope they fix the god-awful fucking collecting Pokemon in the water. That's like the one thing I'm like, hey, fix immediately.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, like... Oh, that's why! Okay. Hang on. One sec, chat.
Ow.
I figured out why the other emulator wasn't soft resetting correctly, and that was a user error.
Fuck. I'm a fucking beeping. I'm dead. Fuck, I died.
RIP.
Indeed. It was well worth for a shiny right on though.
There we
Okay,
go.
whenever
It would
I have
help
to
if
sell
I set
something-
it would help if I set the triggers to the correct buttons.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely do it.
Yeah, well, I was because the controllers I'm using are 8-bit DOE like retro controllers, but they're retro controllers that still have 2 sets of triggers, and I set one controller to the wrong set of triggers, so it's just
I see.
stupid. Yeah, my bad. Oh, I really hate that the intro battle text doesn't progress automatically in Gen 3. That's annoying. I wish it did. It would make my life a little bit easier at the moment. But oh well.
Well, what would you rather prefer? Would you rather prefer long dialogue or not long dialogue, but you know, just can't skip it. Do I have a shiny Badoo? Badoo.
All right, let's pick Snivy this time correctly.
Indeed.
Part of me is I don't even like Snivy. Part of me is really
have a
tempted to
shiny
just go for Tepig. For both.
Oh, poor Tepig.
You mean poor Snivy? I like Tep. Well, I don't really like any of the Gen 5 starters to be honest that much, but like.
Blasphemy. How could you not like Oshawott?
I do like Oshawott, but I already have the entire Oshawott line for a game in which we've already discussed on this stream multiple times.
True. It doesn't hurt to have more, though.
Says you with your 70 billion shinks.
Yeah. It's rough going out. It's either that or like my 10 other Starlies.
Right. Oh, you have a bunch of Starlies too?
Yeah, I do.
That's rough, man. That's rough, man.
It is pretty rough. Hello, Bianca. Bianca looks very nice. What'd she do to her hair?
Oh, hey, look. Soft resetting works now. Yay!
Yay!
Dude, I will seriously pop off though if I get shinies, like, because these are, I mean, like I said, I might be emulating these games right now, but I'm raw dogging these shinies. This is full odds, no speed up, no nothing. Like, I'm going in. And chat, I have some special sauce that allows me to get these shinies onto official hardware. I do own all of the games that I'm playing.
Hey,
I
fool,
just,
you were supposed to be playing Lo-Fi, right?
yeah, I am.
Oh, it's not going through stream.
You sure?
Yes, I just listened to your stream and there's something there.
That seems impossible.
Ew.
It's in OBS.
That's odd.
I wouldn't even know what to do about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with that
Like,
either.
what do I, like,
It's not that big of a deal, honestly, but...
I mean, it is, because there's not a whole lot going on. There's not a whole lot else going on, but, like... I just paused it. Let me go back to my stream. That.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
no, hold on. Oh, okay. It was just very quiet.
You're deaf.
No, it was just very. Huh? I am deaf. Yes, it was very quiet on my end.
Okay,
it was very quiet on my end. I am so sorry. Go man.
It sounds just fine on my end.
I'm so sorry, John.
All right, Digi's sabotaging my. That's it. We're banning Digi. He's sabotaging my streams.
Please, senor.
He's saying I'm sabotaging my streams.
Please, senor. I've done nothing wrong.
Dude, I had enough technical difficulties trying to get this damn thing working. All right, man. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
Don't be kissing my thing. I sort of got really gotta try. I have got
Oh,
right
God.
now. Why did I mark it?
The other thing that makes this challenging, chat, is that one of my controllers is a GameCube controller. Don't play 2D Pokemon games with a GameCube controller. That's no bueno.
Why? Why should we not do that?
Oh, have you ever seen a GameCube D-pad?
Yes.
It's bad.
I played, sir. I grew up playing GameCube too.
Well, then you. Yeah, but most GameCube games are smart enough not to actually use the D-pad.
True.
Because GameCube D-pads are big sad.
I had whack-a-mole on my thing, Dad.
You had a what? You had a whack-a-mole?
I had a whack-a-mole
Tornado!
thing, yeah.
Welcome to
Oh my
the
God!
chat.
It's tornado. Everyone, duck for cover. Her beauty will destroy us all.
What's a choice I made? You mean the GameCube controller? It's not a choice I made. I have exactly 4 controllers in my possession, and one of them is a GameCube controller. It's not a choice. It's the only way I play 4 games at a time.
Playing 4 games at a time was also his choice.
That you're not wrong. Okay.
It's okay, fool.
I mean, some people are just do 4 hunts at the same time of the same Pokemon and just set their emulators to exactly the same, like, control, so they can just do it all with one controller, but, your boy had to be a tryhard and do 4 different Pokemon with 4 different games. Well, okay, 2 different games functionally, but you know. Back in my day, we had a stick and a ball and we're happy with it. You know, that's pretty much true.
That's pretty accurate,
yeah.
Yeah, well, back in my day, we just had a stick that you flicked at the TV.
And smashed your TV and then sued Nintendo over it because
Yep.
because the wrist straps never worked correctly.
People use that? I don't think I ever actually used them.
I mean, even people who did use the wrist strap. Wow, I can't say the word wrist strap.
With strap.
Even people who, yeah, I sound like Gen Alpha when I say wrist strap. Wrist strap. Frickin'.
Sound like that one guy from Polar Express.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do you know what kind of train this is? It's a magical train. Actually, it's a 1962 locomotive.
Yup, something. Yeah, whatever the hell that was.
You know,
that he said.
You know what's funnier about that? I have a friend who is like a big history buff and stuff like that.
And I'm sure what he said was accurate.
Actually, it wasn't. He was wrong.
Really?
He was extremely close, but it was actually a different train.
Oh,
which
okay.
works so well with this character.
Right. That it really does, honestly.
See? Yeah. By the way, Polar Express be by far one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Dude!
I know.
I watched that last
blasphemy
Christmas.
to someone.
No, dude, I watched that last Christmas.
Did you not watch it?
No, I've watched it a lot, like as a kid.
Okay.
But like I watched, you literally rang up a Sigma neckbeard. Oh God. I don't like that. I don't like anything about the word. The sequence of words you just said makes me deeply uncomfortable. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm about to ban both of you from the stream. Oh no. I don't know.
Man, there's only 2 viewers from the stream.
Yeah, there's only 2 viewers. I'm about to ban both of them. Okay, I'm getting better at the whole. I'm getting better at this.
Just takes a little bit of muscle memory.
Muscle memory and
full of sugar.
And
back to Polar Express.
Something. Oh yeah. I cannot believe, given when that movie came out, how freaking good the animation and art style and shit is.
Right? 2000.
It's ridiculous.
2001, I think.
I don't think it was that old, but it was pretty close. He sounded like Jeff from Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, Kip. Kip from Napoleon Dynamite kept stroking his beard at me like I was somehow going to be turned on by it. Oh, God.
November 10, 2004.
2004, okay. And he lifted his head and spoke with his eyes closed. Need no band, please.
What? Yeah, that's one movie I actually have never seen that I really need to see.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
It's the best, worst movie ever. It's
I don't
bad.
know. It's really hard to beat out Scott Pilgrim.
No, dude, this movie, when I say like shoestring budget, I ain't kidding. This movie's total budget was like something like $3,000 or something. Like it was.
Damn.
Yeah, it had like no budget. And it's bad, but it's bad in the good way. I left the movie with a smile on my face.
Nice.
Cause it was just, it's charming in that, like, I mean, it's about a bunch of high schoolers, and it's like it's a movie that was made by a bunch of high schoolers. It really is. Like, it's got that vibe.
Yeah, it's got that old, yeah. By the way, Netflix, go fuck yourself. You removed Scott Pilgrim, the movie, off of Netflix, and I am forever sad.
Aww.
I no longer support Netflix in any sort of way now.
RIP.
Shame on you! First you steal all the anime, and now you do this. What the fuck?
Yep.
Tornado, aren't you supposed to be at work right now?
She is at work.
You watching us at work? Scandalous.
Scandalous.
I'm about to start my teaching job.
Oh, I just picked Torchic.
My meetings.
My bad.
Woo!
I didn't mean
Torchic.
to. That would be really fun. I'd be a little annoyed if this was shiny right now. Okay. I have the Torchic line. I don't.
What's so bad about shiny Torchic?
Nothing's bad about shiny. Actually, shiny Torchic's probably my favorite of the three, but I already have the whole line. So.
True.
Thanks, Scarlet and Violet, for having a glitch wherein you like run towards the wall of a cave and you can spawn in 15 Torchics at once for no reason.
I'm sorry.
Because that's just the way this game works.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Bro, I was going through TikTok and I see this one guy's like, Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna be so fire because we haven't heard anything about that.
I mean,
and I'm like, that either tells me
why
that
did
they
I pick
just aren't
Torchic again?
confident
I'm so
in their
stupid.
development, or
I would have to agree. Okay, so I would have to agree that it's good that we're not getting news on it though.
yeah.
Because of typically the way the timeline works. That tells me that it is not coming out like early next year. It's coming out late next year.
Late next year, yeah.
That's good because like they said 2025, but Legends Arceus came out in January of 2022, so they very well could have meant that, and we would have had news by now if it was January 2022. So right. I, for one, I'm all right with it, with letting them cook a little bit.
Oh, I absolutely am.
And the funny thing is, I like Legends Arceus so much that you could literally basically tell me that the game is like just tell me like, yeah, it's Legends Arceus but with the Kalos Pokedex and Megas, and I'm good.
I'd be down.
Like, yeah, I'm down to just do that again, honestly.
However, I do hope they make a different villain, at least an original villain, because If it's a villain based on the champion of the region, I am going to be sorry.
Well, it wouldn't be the champion. It wouldn't be the champion of the region. It would be some ancestor of.
Well, yeah, you know.
Oh,
yeah,
I see what you're saying. Because they did it in Arceus. I don't think they would do that again.
I hope not. Particularly because I do not like Diane at all.
Diantha, yeah. I don't either. I don't think anybody really does. Maybe some people do. But...
I would rather prefer fuck, I forget his name.
The actual villain?
Would I prefer Ginger? No. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, the thing is, X and Y's plot is garbage, so, like...
True. But we could be getting a look back at AZ's flower.
That's what I'm really hoping for. I really want to see, like, AZ's flow. For one thing, it's been coded into every single game for, like, ever.
Yeah.
But we just haven't gotten it. And so that's one thing that I'm kind of hoping to see.
Chat, as a person who is a fan of games that a game that likes to destroy itself from the inside out, Pokemon doesn't do that. Don't forget your lore, Pokemon. Don't forget your lore.
I mean, the thing is, the Kalos region kind of is pretty open with that because, like I said, the X and Y were not fleshed out particularly well. So
I'm watching fucking Overwatch destroy itself.
Ironically, the most lore we got about Kalos was in Oris. So
yeah,
like they were like, let's explore Mega Evolution's history here in the Hoenn region, not in the region in which it was introduced, because that would make sense. But I guess I can kind of understand that, given that there's like all the evidence in the world points to a Z version,
right?
But one dude with the pyroar, yes, that would be freaking ginger hair, tall boy, man boy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name. Lysander, that's his name. Ginger hair, that's tall boy, man boy, boy.
Be named by his Ginger.
Right. I mean, he was so not important to anything. Like,
the idea of an ultimate weapon was kind of cool.
Yeah, except it wasn't fleshed out at all, and it just looked like a giant ass freaking flower for no reason. I mean, it looked like.
Did I ever send you that Pokemon meme about the villain for Sword and Shield? Let me see if I can find it.
There was a villain in Sword and Shield?
No.
Exactly. Unless you mean Chairman Rose. I think Eternatus was actually more of a villain than Chairman Rose was, though. Chairman Rose was like, Chairman Rose, you beat him in the single battle you have with him, and he's like, oh, okay, you're good. You can go on ahead. No problem. He literally was like, I'm not gonna try and stop you. He was just like, yeah, this is the fate. This is fate. It's fine.
This is fate now. Yeah, it's the scene where Pokemon Rose is like interrupting you and before Leon's battle with you.
Right.
It's just, this is the Pokemon equivalent of Jeff Bezos interrupting the Olympics and just casually announcing summoning Satan.
Oh my god, it really is. It actually is. Literally, Macrocosmos is like an actual like monopoly in Galar, and apparently not even in Galar. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you ever noticed, because most people didn't, except for nerds like me. But some of the Macrocosmos brand Scarlet and Violet in the apparel stores. Yeah, like there's some continuity there, and in fact, there's continuity from Hisui as well.
Oh, nice.
The bag shops are called Baggins. Baggin is the dude from Legends Arceus who charges you increasingly more and more money to increase your
space.
for backpack space. So I guess
Bro
maybe
made his fortune off of us.
I just picked Torchic in both freaking dude guys. I'm so good at this. Oh my gosh.
God tier streamer. God tier streamer.
God tier shiny hunter. One of these be shiny, please. That would be so funny. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried. We tried.
You indeed tried. I gotta find a good place to shiny hunt Lechonk when I start doing the sandwiches.
Hey, if you ever want to do, like, whenever you decide to do that, just let me know. I have so many Herba Mystica that it's like not. I really don't need, like. We can do the whole thing where you.
Is your back broken by this point? It feels like you're carrying me through Pokemon stuff.
I kind of am, dude. I kind of am. I traded him like all the. I went through freaking the Violet DLC. The Violet, the whole. What am I trying to English here? The whole Violet
Scarlet
game and DLC again to get a second Iron Boulder and Iron Crown for Digi, which I realized I have not yet traded you.
No.
And I also went through the Sword game and DLC, the entire thing again, to get him a Calyrex. Because he doesn't have Calyrex. Because for some reason, Scarlet and Violet have Calyrex,
Calyrex and Glastrier.
They have Glastrier and Spectrier, but not Calyrex. So that's cool. Like,
by the way, remember how I think I mentioned this earlier when we were starting to do the Pokedex challenge. I mentioned something along the lines of I wanted to see if I can nickname every Pokemon. I found a good way of doing that. My friend, good old Raiden Photos, named every single Pokemon, but because he's not a Pokemon fan, he doesn't know what the fuck the names are.
Right.
I'm gonna make all those nicknames. He's gone through the entire Pokedex.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm stealing off his idea.
Nice.
I'm original. Can I stop being shit at throwing Pokeballs so I can capture Ralts? Damn, that was quick. Fucking Ralts just fucking jetted out of there, I guess.
Yup.
What does anyone know what was announced at Gamescom today?
I don't.
I don't either. I know Borderlands 4 was announced after their abysmal movie. Good job.
Right.
And I hope we get I hope we get more look at Kingdom Hearts 4.
Dude, same.
Personally.
Whoops.
Whoop.
Yo, I'm listening to a remix of the Dragon Spiral Tower right now. Is playing on stream. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't love this remix, honestly. This is just like a random. This isn't like Glitch X City or anything. This is just like a random, like 24/7 live YouTube radio thing that plays Pokemon Lo-Fi.
TOEF. What did Tornado say? TOEF.
TOEF is progress. Oh, thanks. TOEF.
Oh, the one-eyed.
It's me. Yes, Toph.
Toph. I like Toph.
Not to be confused with the. Well, I guess her name is Toph, but you know.
They're both. Well, one's more blind than the other.
One is significantly more blind than the other.
Bro, I heard leaks of like. In the new Avatar live action remake, they're gonna try and make Toph like not blind or not as blind or something, and I'm like, honey, that's most of her character.
Right.
You can't do that. That's blasphemy.
Oh, I need a better like physical layout for these controllers. I need to put them like 2 by 2 instead of just all lined up next to each other. It's just that my desk, I don't have room to do that. Because my keyboard's like right in front of me and like...
I also hope we get more of a look on the new Doom game coming out.
Oh, there's another Doom game coming out?
Yes, it's
I did not
so
know this.
Good looking. You get to be the ultimate destroyer of demons now. You get to ride a fucking mech.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And I am so down for that shit.
Right.
That's what Doom should be. Balls to the walls, just fuck up demons.
Right. Agreed.
Come here, swine-ups.
You don't have the swine up line yet either?
I have swine up and pilo swine.
Oh, you need good old Mamo swine.
Yeah.
Good old Mamo swine. Mamoswine's so good. Honestly, one of the best Gen 4 editions, I think. In terms of like the like evolutions to older Pokemon.
Oh yeah. It even got a bunch of screen time because Don has it.
Right. Oh my god, look at my counter. It literally takes almost 3 times longer to do black and white than it does freaking Ruby and Sapphire. Oh.
I swear to God, if Pokemon doesn't bring back the shiny sound in this
dude,
fucking game,
you're not even kidding. I literally I can't shiny hunt in like Scarlet and Violet for too long, or my eyes will literally start hurting.
Yeah.
Part of that's because of how difficult it is to just see stuff, just in general, especially for me. But part of it is also the frame rate that literally, I think, kind of literally causes eye fatigue. Like, I really do think my eyes get tired playing that game. Like,
I would agree.
Oh, that's pretty obscure. Somebody made a nice little lo-fi remix of the Meloetta's Relic song thing.
Ooh.
It's actually kind of fire.
I didn't know too much about Meloetta because I didn't play much of the black and white anime.
I thought you saw all of the black and white anime.
No, I've seen like a random chunk of episodes here and there, but nothing, like, not the entire series all in one.
Gotcha.
I saw the ending.
Right.
The endings for Pokemon somehow always stayed really sad, which is good.
Agreed, yeah.
Except Alola. Alola's was like, eh.
I mean, that was
I think if they wanted to, they
like,
could have like had like a whole like mini graduation ceremony for Ash. That one I think would have been like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know. Well, I guess I got no one else to hunt for. I might as well go for Pachirisu. They're totally not a Pokemon clone.
Totally not
clone.
Totally not a Pikachu clone. I love how the Pokedex entry for Pachirisu in Legend of Arceus literally calls it a Pikachu class Pokemon.
Damn. I did not know that.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of the Pokedex entries in Legends Arceus are pretty interesting. They're really well written from the perspective of someone who like is genuinely learning about Pokemon for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Like as somebody like Professor Laventon, like someone back then would have been. Like it's really good. Like there's even some continuity stuff in there about things about Pokemon that are like hypothesized in the Pokedex, but then we learn about later, like, well, later canonically, but in earlier games.
Right. Well, I don't really care enough to shiny. I already got a shiny Abra. So I don't need that. Nor do I need Hauntor or Zora.
Trying to think of what
by the way, me and my friend were playing, not me and my friend, D-Man, for those,
oh, yeah.
Twitch streamer. He was playing through Luigi's Mansion 3, and apparently there was like a bunch of paintings on the wall, and one of them was Zarude.
Really?
Yeah.
Zarude?
Yeah.
You're talking about the green monkey dude, right?
Yes.
Why would that be on the wall in Luigi's Mansion? I didn't remember that. I can't believe I didn't catch that. I love that game.
Right?
I might have to go back and see if I can find that. Because that's really interesting. I never caught that.
Happini. Happini. I'm not a big fan of Happini.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean,
it just looks like an egg, and I'm like,
right, and it carries a rock, and yeah, I don't really know why Happini exists. I don't get it. All it did was freaking make Chansey broken in competitive for a while because it got access to the Eviolite, so bulky Chansey became bulkier Chansey. In fact, Chansey became so good it was better than Blissey.
Damn.
It still is better than Blissey. Yeah, because it's bulkier than Blissey.
What the hell?
Yeah, because it's bulkier than Blissey, because it gets access to the Eviolite, so it gets defense and special defense up by 50%. Its special defense is already base like 105, and when you've got like base 250 HP, you become like an absolute indestructible wall, basically.
I mean, go Chansey, I guess.
Yeah.
You slay, girl.
It's not really that good anymore, but...
I wonder what's the female... What's the gender ratio for Chansey, I wonder?
I think they are 100% female.
Ah. Wow, Pokemon saying there can't be male nurses. Pokemon sexist.
Well, I mean, it's also an egg Pokemon, so, you know.
True.
And males can't lay eggs unless they can, because ditto. So, you know, I guess the context isn't that important, but we can ignore that.
Listen, I have no quarrels with that. I grew up watching Very Odd Parents. I know how it works.
Right, right.
Which, hey, props to the Very Odd Parents team for making a really good season and making an old show have a great comeback.
Dude, I've heard that it's really good. I need to watch it.
I've seen clips. I've seen everything. It looks really good. Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of the animation style, but like, that's just a personal preference. But I think this show.
I mean, is it a similar,
way better job?
Is it a way different animation style from the original?
Huh?
Is it way different?
Yeah, no, it's 3D.
Oh.
Yeah. So not my personal taste, but
I
But
didn't
it's not
know that.
it's a very stylized 3D.
Yeah, but there's no, they tried that once before and it didn't work. Why'd they do it again? The freaking Jimmy Timmy Power Hour bullshit. Like some of it.
But the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was goated.
Yeah, except oh god, my mic's being yeeted off my thing. Okay, hang on. I'm actually just gonna like move it over here. There. I think I'm still I think I'm still reasonably audible if I say here.
Yeah.
Then my my mic's not in the way of my controllers, so this makes it slightly easier. And and everything's not in the way.
Oh, what's really cool though is that they also made like a reference to Sparky, which I never thought was gonna be a thing.
Wow, yeah.
There's like a lot of references to like old Very Odd Parents stuff. It's really cool.
Right. But no, the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was great, but the worst part of it by far was how Timmy and all of those people looked in the Jimmy Neutron 3D art style. Like,
yeah,
that just does not translate at all.
There you go. There's some screenshots I sent to you on Discord.
And the funny thing is, the funny thing about that is that the other way around works just fine. Like Jimmy in Timmy's 2D world looked fine.
No, yeah, he did.
Like it was totally fine, but
he looked like a wannabe Butch Hartman a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Which I didn't know this until recently, is that Butch Hartman has a self-insert character in the show.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a lot less offensive than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's very stylized.
Actually, I'm gonna say this and then you're gonna hate it. You know what it looks like?
What?
And this is actually a good thing in the case of these characters.
Right.
It looks like it was made in Sword and Shield's engine.
Yeah.
Which makes it sound so much worse than it actually is, though. Because honestly, it looks fine. Like it's fine.
I know characters that come back include Vicky Crocker.
Well, I would have assumed that all of the sort of main cast would have found itself back to...
Timmy hasn't come back. AJ has come back.
Timmy hasn't come back?
Timmy has not come back. Timmy has not been... There have been speculations,
Timmy's the main character.
But then
Wait, whoa, wait, hang on. What? What do you mean Timmy hasn't come back?
Timmy hasn't come back.
Timmy's the main character!
Timmy is not the main character in this one.
Oh.
This happens all after Timmy grows up.
Oh.
And Cosmo and Wanda are struggling with their lives after retirement, but then they find this girl named Hazel, who is in need of godparent. So they come out of retirement to help her out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oops.
And then I know Poof comes back. No spoilers there, but there are some good changes to his character.
Why is what?
Foop comes back.
Hang on. I'm having a technical What? Oh god. Everything. Wait. What just happened? What? Oh god. What?
What?
Oh god, everything's falling apart. Oh my god, everything is falling apart. My controller will not stop vibrating. The Xbox menu opened on its own for some reason. I didn't even know I could open an Xbox menu on this game. I don't have Steam open. Steam is now open. What is happening? My computer is literally possessed right now. And what's funny is I'm looking at OBS and none of you guys can see any of it. Like, everything looks fine on my screen. I don't even know. Power? What? Oh god, what do? I don't know what to do. I don't even know how this opened. What is happening? I literally can't access anything anymore right now. Ah! What? Oh my god! What? Literally my controller, my last controller, my fourth controller will not... Am I enjoying game bar? No, I'm not. You just fucking rolled. How do I get out of it? What is happening? Recently updated on this device. I'm not... What? How? What is happening? Literally? Okay, I got my desktop back. My controller is just vibrating. Like just continuously.
What the fuck?
Like it won't stop.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
There's something that should be vibrating. That should trigger the vibration sensor on there.
Yeah, literally. None of the games I'm playing Game Boy Advance and DS games, they don't support Rumble. What is happening? What if I reset? I literally can't... Like, the controller is still working perfectly fine.
Huh.
Oh, never mind. No, it isn't.
Oh.
Oh, no, never mind. Now it is.
Fucking... Ugh. I just died.
Okay, I guess my controller's just gonna keep vibrating. Forever. Until something... I don't know. It's plugged in, so it's not like it's gonna die or anything, but...
Right.
Because it's not a wired... none of these controllers are wireless, which... Much to my detriment at the moment. Much cables, many... oh, God.
Yeah, you do have a game bar if you hit, Windows G.
I'm literally not touching my keyboard.
Right, yeah, I know. I'm just...
Like... I am literally... my keyboard is not even in front of me at the moment.
The only thing I can think of for Steam is like... So you know how I use my, my PlayStation 2, my legitimate PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
On my thing. If I hit the, like, the PlayStation button on it, it'll pop up Steam.
I don't even have... Unless this home button that acts as a home button for Switch acts as an Xbox button on PC. Maybe it does.
That could be the case.
Oh, it does. I assume though, like, all it does is dim my screen slightly and open up a tiny little bar, like at the top of the, like an overlay.
Huh.
I don't know why it completely, like, it opened up Steam and then Steam full screened across my entire main monitor.
Jesus.
Like, I don't even know. And the funny thing is, the funny thing about that is when I open Steam intentionally on my desktop,
Couldn't.
It doesn't go full screen by default. So I have no idea what I did or how I did it. Like,
amazing.
Yeah, I have no idea. I assume it was my fault, but I have no idea. This controller is still vibrating. I don't know why. It's working perfectly fine, but it just is vibrating nonstop. There are no lights on, there are no anything. Like, everything is working normally except that it is vibrating nonstop. So, I just picked Torchic twice. Good job, me.
Yay!
I was distracted by everything.
But yeah, a lot of characters for the Fairy Parents series comes in.
But not Timmy. Oh, the controller stopped vibrating.
Nope,
I don't know
not Timmy.
That's so weird.
There's like a joke they had. If you remember, like there's a bad timeline Timmy.
Yes.
Where it's like this fat dude in Middle Ages, like in his like
right
20s or something like
that.
Yeah,
that was a very early. That was a very early episode.
He's in the show, but according to the director and everyone else, that isn't Timmy.
Oh no! Are they doing the freaking multiverse thing?
That would.
Why do I keep picking Torchic? God damn it! I'm gonna laugh if I get a shiny
they
Torchic
could
on
like
accident
do a
at some
whole
point.
thing where it's like they like, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't referenced the 50-year wish yet, though.
Right.
They've mentioned a lot of different other stuff, like Cosmo going to space, or like the obtuse Bubble Goose or something like that.
Right. Obtuse rubber group.
That's in there. Yeah, there's a lot of good references. So it's definitely made for a fan. Again, they mentioned Sparky.
I mean, yeah.
And like the entire community would love to forget about Sparky.
What are you even hunting for now?
Huh?
What are you even hunting for now?
Well, I'm just getting anything at any shinies at this point. I would love to get Rowlet, but like the
Outbreaks aren't happening.
the outbreaks aren't happening there. I've gotten the
Those are
occasional
rare.
Rowlet and Dartrex, but
Right.
no luck on them.
I still can't believe that I had 2 freaking shiny Gimmighoul raids on my map.
That's fucking insane.
I wish I could tell before I battled them, so I could have invited you. The problem is Gimmighoul's shiny is so subtle that I can't tell.
Yeah,
I can't tell in raids.
It's just a brighter tint.
Otherwise, I would have
Gimmighoul-
intentionally lost the raids and invited you.
I don't even know what Gimmighoul looks like.
It's literally just a slightly lighter silver color.
I literally tried looking for that, and I did not find it. Oh, okay.
You get another shiny?
Shiny Snover. Shiny Snover.
Oh, nice. I have... Oh, I was gonna say I have an abundance of those, but actually, no, I don't. I just have one of each of the line. I picked Torchic again. I'm matching too quickly.
I got so lucky. Like, there was one day where I shiny hunted for like 8 hours, and I managed to get the entire snow line.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what's really funny? I'm pretty sure I got the entire Snowrunt line in one day, too. Don't quote me. That might have been a different line, but I'm fairly certain that was the Snowrunt line.
Very excited to see what Vulpix may look like. Otherwise, it just may be green. And that wouldn't surprise me either.
Vulpix?
Yes.
I mean, do you want me to tell you?
No.
Okay.
I'll wait. I
will say it's not a bad shiny.
Okay.
Ninetales is better though. Ninetales is a better.
Ninetales is like a goated ass shiny though.
Yeah, Ninetales is one of the best Gen 1 shinies for sure. 100%. Granted, it's Gen 1 shinies, so that doesn't say much because Gen 1 shinies were a little. Most of them were not particularly great.
No.
And the one that wasn't when it was first introduced as shiny.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know, because a lot of you youngsters don't know about Charizard's original shiny color.
Was it just piss yellow?
He was Barney. He was purple with green wings.
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then they changed it. They changed it in Gen 3. I think it's because a lot of shinies are picked like algorithmically, but then they were like, oh, Charizard's just so popular, we should like pick an actual good shiny. And in recent generations, a lot more of them have been handpicked in general.
Good. Now, can they stop handpicking a certain couple that have just the tiniest of tint differences?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Those might still be algorithmic. I don't know. I don't know if they're doing that on
we gotta do
purpose.
something really special for our 1000th Pokemon.
Yes, we're gonna
Give
do
him
something.
a little bit of a 10.
Yeah, give him the tiny little gold lines that no one even notices. Make them slightly blue-ish. They should have, seriously, they had a really good, I mean, literally the best possible thing they could have done. Make it
him
silver.
Look like the dude from like the Apple Jacks.
No, make him silver.
That would be cool too, yes.
I mean, I realize his name is Golden Go, but like... And then there's other shinies that are like... really should be changed. Like, Pikachu is actually a very good example of this. Why does Pikachu just look like he has a sunburn? It really does just... No, you know what they should have done?
He does,
I understand, yeah. I understand the desire to keep the yellow fur, right? That's so iconic that you wouldn't want to change that too much. I get that. So here's what you do. Rather than changing the fur color at all, just change the cheeks to like electric blue or some shit. Like, you don't need to change the whole body even. Just like... Subtle shinies are okay, or like small changes are okay as long as they're like large changes to small areas. Then they can be good.
Man, I was so disappointed with all the starter shinies this time around. I was like, well, this sucks.
I like the Fuecoco line's shinies.
Coco, I think it's okay. I mean, I think the only one that looks really good was like Skeletor, and I was like, all right, purple, I'll take it.
Oh, I actually preferred Fuecoco's lighter pink over Skeletor, just magenta color, but. And then there's whatever the hell was going on with
Quaxley's line.
Oh, dude, look, yeah, Quaxley just looks like he's bleached. Like, he really just looks like...
Quaxley just looks like I got sun bleached.
He looks dehydrated, yeah. Like, it's not a great time.
He's sun bleached.
And then Sprigatito is, like,
lavender.
Slightly...
He's got lavender eyes.
Lavender
and slightly
eyes.
more tinted.
And that, yeah, that's basically it. That's a thing, too. Like, I haven't even attempted any of the, like, hard shiny hunts in Scarlet and Violet yet.
I've been starting myself with those because I'm a masochist, I guess.
Yeah, like if you think I'm shiny hunting Tandemaus, oof, I don't think I'm going for
I
that.
don't even want to do that.
I might just Masuda Tandemaus, honestly.
Masochistic runs, to be honest.
I might legit just Masuda freaking Tandemaus.
I'm pretty sure there's not even like that big of a difference in Tandemaus.
No, it's tiny. No, that's the thing. It's like the most subtle shiny. And when you combine that with the fact that he's also tiny... You know what's really funny? One of the other hardest... I did get one very, very difficult to find, to hunt shiny, and I did it entirely accidentally.
Nice.
Tadbulb. I got Tadbulb.
Noise.
And you know how tiny Tadbulb is, yeah?
Yeah.
But the only difference between regular Tadbulb and shiny Tadbulb is the tiny little yellow or orange spot on its tail is red.
Wow.
It's almost impossible to see in the overworld. Like, because it's just so tiny. Half the time, the game's not even in a high enough resolution to even freaking render it because it's just like 1 pixel, basically. But yeah. I ran into a Tadbulb on accident, and it was shiny.
Nice.
I got one other accidental shiny in the game one time, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
The only accidental shiny I got was Psyduck.
Oh right, yeah. Psyduck's such a good shiny.
What?
Psyduck's such a good shiny.
You little blue. Bro, can I not get double teamed by fucking Kadabras? That'd be great. Well, none of you are shining. This is a bit disappointing. I'm gonna get myself a shiny Able Snow. Unless this one is male, then I'll take a male.
Of which Pokemon?
Snover.
Oh, yeah.
I need a male shiny Snover or a female.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't gone for like a lot of the version different stuff.
Huh?
I still haven't gone. Are you having a hard time hearing me?
No, it's just that I didn't understand that one because like that was Snover isn't version different.
Snover doesn't have version differences? I mean, gender differences? That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, it has gender differences. But,
That's
yeah.
what I meant. I meant gender differences. Dude, imagine. Oh God, that just reminded me of a potential nightmare scenario. Imagine a Pokemon game where the regional differences were version exclusive. Were like, oh, there's two different Paldean forms of this Pokemon, and one's found in Scarlet and one's in Violet. Yikes.
I would hate that. Yeah, the one things I'm not going after besides alpha hunting is the Paradox Pokemons, because fuck that!
Paradox Pokemon.
Not Paradox Pokemon, the Time Rift.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing those either. Ain't no way I'm doing those in that game.
I'm doing the alpha hunts for them, but like,
right.
Hell.
Yeah, no shot. No shot I'm doing any of the, there are easier games to get those in for all of them. Like, then, I mean, even if I got a Masuda in BDSP or whatever, that's still easier than, and some of them are actually easiest to do in, like, Gen 2 or Gen 8.
Right.
Like, I've got the Magnemite line and the Porygon line from Gen 2 because of the way breeding works in that game.
Did I tell you about the Netflix leaks that have been happening?
I have seen the Netflix leaks that have been happening.
Oh, yes. They have been quite the big...
I've been seeing a lot of the leaks that have been happening. I love how many... I will never
I'm
be...
amazed.
I will never cease to be amazed at the power of gay furries. It's a good time.
Was that also by gay furries? I didn't know who was by.
No, I don't think the Netflix thing was. I'm just saying, like, in general.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. And the crazy part is it wasn't always the same group. It was always different groups.
Right.
Yeah, that Netflix leak was fucking wild.
Yep.
And good luck Netflix getting any other anime companies to trust you now.
Pretty much.
Leak an entire series, leak an entire 6 episodes of a massive anime. Like, it's crazy. Oh, damn. Almost all these literally every Pokemon in the outbreak is a shiny I don't have.
Wow. That's kind of... I kind of hated when that happened.
Yeah, same.
Because then you have to choose. I'm at a point in that game now where that rarely happens because there aren't a whole lot of shinies I don't have.
I never
anymore.
really hunted for Magikarp. I've been very unlucky with Togetic and, this thing in my eye. I can't play like this.
I can't believe how lucky I've been with I got with the Togepi line in that game. I got them way quicker than I had any right to, considering how how pretty, like, fairly rare they are, even in outbreaks. Like, they don't, the outbreaks themselves don't give you a lot of them. There's only like usually 4 to 6 instead of 8 to like 12, like most Pokemon. So you just don't have that much chance.
Yeah.
No, there's the only Pokemon I'm really hoping to get from that game at this point, which is why I really need to like desperately update the spreadsheet because I've gotten a lot more of them. Right. I still need the Cherubi line.
I don't think I'm actually gonna go for that. Those ones specifically, the Cherubi and the.
I mean, they do show up in outbreaks sometimes. So.
Really?
I've
never gotten a single one.
The Burmy line does not, and I'm definitely not going for that. But Cherubi does. The reason you probably have, probably one of the reasons you haven't, is because it requires harsh sunlight, which I didn't know this until recently. But that, for whatever reason, harsh sunlight is a way more rare weather effect in Legends Arceus than the rest of them are. I don't know why, but
weird.
Yeah. But yeah, Cherubi requires the outbreaks.
I'm gonna need you to give me a shiny Psyduck so I can finally have a shiny Golduck.
Psy-yi-yi.
The fuck is that? Oh, that's a shiny Glameow. I don't need you.
You found another shiny Glameow? Yeah, that sounds familiar. I've got like 5 of those too.
No, sorry, an alpha Glameow. Sorry.
Oh.
I have a shiny Glameow.
I do too.
Ugly, though.
I do swear to God that there are excuse me. That there are Pokemon in that game that are just more common as shinies than others for whatever reason. I don't have any evidence to support that, but I will say both of us have like way more Luxio and Staravia and shit that are shiny than like any other Pokemon. That's true for like both of us, and I feel like that's a thing. And the funny thing is, that's like I said, I've got a bunch of shiny Luxio from freaking Scarlet and Violet too. I've run into a bunch of them there too. So I don't know. It's weird.
No, you fucking bitch! God damn it!
Did you die again?
No, fucking. Oh, why is this thing in the game? Is the fucking trio sisters bullshit?
Oh!
It's so annoying.
It really is, because you have no idea. You have no idea, like where exactly that like cutscene trigger is. You're right. It's like.
And I don't know if it wastes time.
I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure that Pokemon I'm pretty sure that like any spawns and stuff are like.
Oh fuck. Ow. That's super effective. Luckily, it was damaged by recoil.
Oh wait, but are you talking about the time for like the mass outbreaks, like the ones that are timed?
No, the bandit girls.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you were saying
if I'm in a mass outbreak, I don't know if it actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It doesn't affect normal spawns or anything.
They don't even look like good characters. Their clothes are so low poly it hurts.
I know.
Now we're talking about low poly stuff. I want to see if I can do that voice effect we saw in that one Dragon Ball Z video. Please don't. No! Yeah, damn it! Fucking hell! Yeah, I don't care if you guys run away. You're not shinies. You're not needed. And will continue to be not needed. As long as I am alive! Oh, hi. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Why is that Togepi just all blue? Or not Togepi. Togetic.
Is it shiny?
Huh? I didn't hear the shiny sound.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a Game Freak game, man. You can't expect.
Well, I didn't have a chance to catch it considering there's 2 Toga kisses on my ass.
Yeah.
And their catch rate's fucking impossible. I've had more difficulties catching Toga kisses than I have fucking anything else in this game.
Really?
Besides that one Heracross that we were trying to catch.
That was so funny. that was my catch luck in a nutshell. Tries. Literally like 15 or 16 balls. It was so funny.
Let's see here, Toga, shiny.
And I love how he didn't, like, the game just, like, I don't know, he was just chill. He wasn't even aggroing you.
I have no fucking clue if that was a shiny, considering this game, the version shiny of it is so fucking awful.
Oh, yeah.
Mother, what's my Pokemon? Why is it different color than the other Pokemon?
Yeah, all it does is, the whole Togepi lines.
It gets a white. It gets a less whitey or white.
And the red and blue spots alternate too.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Why the? I hate my brain.
Why? What happened?
We were singing that song. You know, good moon.
Oh yeah.
My mind. I was repeating that in my head because it's in my head now.
Right.
And then my mind just transferred all the way to the fucking I butchered that pronunciation, by the way.
Melekamikimaka is a way to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. I'm pretty sure that song is still copywritten, so I should probably stop. I actually don't. No, it's not anymore.
I don't think they can actually copyright you for singing
no,
your own
and plus it would be
unless you're Japan.
It would be public domain anyway. Bing Crosby sang it. I'm pretty sure that was long enough ago. I think that's probably fine.
Yeah, Steelix, get off my dick. God, a shiny Alpha Steelix sounds fucking terrifying.
You know what's funny about Alpha Steelix in that game? It's smaller than regular Steelix.
Is it? Why?
Because they probably didn't want to scale anything higher. Because regular Steelix is already like 30 feet long, so they didn't want to scale anything like any higher.
So depressing.
Yeah.
Whoever made Steelix, by the way, give him a fucking medal.
Dude, it's so good.
And it makes love Steelix.
Yeah, Steelix is so good.
So terrifying.
Yeah, definitely one of the best Gen 2 designs for sure. And it also makes Onyx not garbage. Onyx might be the most like disappointing Pokemon ever, because you look at it and you're like, oh man, this thing's gonna wreck everything, and it's got a base 45 attack stat. So
what's it gonna do? Constrict me to death?
To put that into perspective, Caterpie has a base 46 attack stat.
Oh my god. What are you gonna do, Panda?
Yeah.
Sit on me.
So I mean, it's got like base 160 defense or whatever, so like it's defensive, but like it's also rock ground type, so it's 4 times weak to like 73 different types, and it's like it just kind of sucks. Like it's just not good. And the funny thing is, it is faster than Steelix, but it's not fast enough to like actually be good still. So like it just kind of sucks. Dude,
bro.
But that means Mega Steelix is gonna be in ZA. Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Dude, what I really hope doesn't happen, and what I think could happen, but I really hope doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you were talking a while ago when we were talking about this, about how there could be like Mega Alphas?
Mm-hmm.
What if Mega is just like the replacement for Alpha?
I hope not.
I
desperately hope not.
Yeah, I hope there are Mega Alphas. The thing is, some of the lore of Mega Evolution kind of like... The reason that crushed my mind is because some of the lore of Mega Evolution does kind of like... It could theoretically cross over into like Alpha territory. In that like Mega Evolution is kind of actually, it's weird. It's kind of a brutal process, I guess.
For
like
Pokemon?
Like some of the Pokedex entries are like, well, and the anime even explored that with like Karina's Lucario and everything.
Right.
So like it's kind of like that where they could like play off of that in some way.
It's their excuse for Pokemon to sometimes go haywire.
Right.
Which, hey, guess what show did that first?
Right. Yeah.
They even said that, actually. I think they even said that in the fucking like in Ash Ketchum versus Yukimoto in that one rap battle, actually.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like something along the lines of your integrity was one until your Mega Evolutions were Grave Robin Digimon.
Right.
Fucking love that.
But see, that's why I kind of never really liked I never really liked Mega Evolution all that well, because I still don't really think it fits the... I don't know, I still don't really think it fits the theming of Pokemon that well. Like, I just don't... I'm not really into it. I will say, if they're bringing it back, which of course they are, I'm happy that it's at least in a context like this where it's not gonna break the freaking metagame. Oops, I picked Tepig twice. Like, because it's gonna be a Legends game, so it's not gonna be like... Because that was the other problem, like, mechanically, Megas were a problem, because it basically broke the entirety of VGC for a while. Like, it was just kind of a big problem. So I'm glad that at least it's not gonna do that, unless they're gonna stick with it past Gen 9, but I kind of don't think so.
I hope not. Oh, Timmy.
That said, I mean, since we are probably getting new Megas, who do you think we're getting? I'm curious. I mean, there's three obvious. There's three obvious additions, but
right. In which case, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So
the Kalos starters. I mean,
well, yeah, but we don't know what the starters are.
Well, no, but I'm saying even though we don't like. If we're assuming Legends Arceus formula, the Kalos starters will show up in the wild.
Right.
But then, then there's the three other, then there's the, I didn't even think about that, but the whatever three starters they choose, might get new Megas.
And then the three starters that, may inhabit the locations. If they choose to do that, which I wouldn't see why not.
What do you mean? Those were, like, in Legends Arceus, those were the Sinnoh starters.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. The Kalos starters will be in the wild. Like,
right.
Yeah. So my guess is...
I would not mind seeing a new form of Eevee after a very, very long time of not having a new Eevee form.
Well, that would be a new evolution. That wouldn't be a Mega Evolution, and there is a 0% chance that Eevee gets a Mega... Well, actually...
If Sylveon gets a Mega Evolution, though...
Well, they're not gonna give Mega Evolutions to one of the Evolutions.
I know, I'm just hoping.
They could just give a Mega Evolution to Eevee.
Right.
That wouldn't be unprecedented. Eevee got a G-Max form.
Right, that was my initial thought.
So that could happen. The other obvious one to me is Flygon.
Why Flygon?
Because Salamence got one, and everybody was like, yo,
what about Flygon?
Why doesn't Flygon have one? Why doesn't the other Gen 3 Dragon have one? And literally the developers said, we were planning on it, but we were not happy with any of the designs we had, so they just didn't.
Fair enough.
Which, I mean, is fair enough. The other thing about that, though, that could be, that's kind of interesting, is that Flygon, I don't know that Flygon would necessarily be in the game, simply because Flygon was in the Hoenn Pokedex in Oris, and between the point of Oris, other than just being a remake, was between X, Y, and Oris you had the entire national dex at the time. So none of the Hoenn Pokemon show up in the Kalos Pokedex, for example.
Right. Now,
of course, there's nothing saying that they're bound to strictly the Kalos Pokedex. I mean, it's not like Legends Arceus doesn't have non-platinum Pokemon. Of course it does. It's got Gen 5 and 6 and 7 Pokemon in it. I'm just saying that it would make it less likely, I think.
Right.
With that said, it wouldn't be until... Wait.
Woo!
Did you find
Shiny
shiny?
Boober!
Shiny what?
Shiny Boober!
Boober?
Yes!
I don't know what Boober is.
Magmar!
Oh! Nice! Did you need that?
You do know that's yes.
Yes, I know that's the Japanese name.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh,
yes.
dude, that looks goated as hell!
Yeah, it's Pink Boy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Espeon, you're getting put through hell. Can you, like, not die? I love that they made you do. I love that they added multi-battles in here, but goddamn, the poor Espeon is getting obliterated
Dude,
now.
I know. I do hope they keep that around, though. I kind of like that. It's a little bit unfair. Like, it's just like, yeah, it makes the game more challenging. They should have kept it in freaking Scarlet and Violet. I mean, the Pokemon are there in the wild. Like, they stick around in the background when you battle.
Fuck?
I don't know why they don't. What?
Fire Blast just casually traveling upwards a mountain.
I mean, you know.
Oh shit! What?
What happened?
The Fire Blast traveled exactly 90 degrees.
Oh my god,
And
that's
I died.
incredible.
Oh well, all worth it for a shiny Boober. I shall take that win and run with it.
I do really think it's funny that, like, attacks that can, like, auto target you, like water pulse and stuff. I like how they are auto target you even if you throw a ball at the Pokemon, like the Pokemon can be in a ball and the attack can be coming towards you and it still auto targets you even though the Pokemon's like in a ball being prepared to be caught. That's really funny. Again, like, contextually, that obviously that doesn't make any sense, but I kind of hope it stays that way because I just like how, like, challenging it is.
Oh yeah.
I suspect, given that it's Game Freak, that the only reason it acts like that is just because they didn't bother programming it to, like, stop auto-targeting at the right time. Like, probably it's just an oversight, but...
Oh yeah.
Who knows? It might be. I mean, I've said before, I am at least encouraged by the fact that we're not getting a Pokemon release this year, and Game Freak has hired a significant amount of people to their full-time staff this year. Like, a significant percentage of people. Like,
I would like
and
it
apparently
if they
they're
came
still hiring
out
people
with,
next month, so...
I would like it if they came out with a statement like, please be patient or something like that, where we're cooking something awesome.
Yes, I would hope so too. The
a
other reason,
little something for the fans.
The other reason I think that, that they're delaying, well, not delaying, but they're like not releasing ZA this year, and they're waiting until next year. The year after that, 2026, is Pokemon's 30th anniversary.
Ah.
I suspect that's when we get Gen 10 on Switch successor.
Like a Gen 10 announcement?
I suspect Gen 10 announcement and Gen 10 launch in the same year, probably.
Damn.
Although I could...
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wait, hang on. Let me think about this.
Shiny
for a second.
Mantine.
Shiny what? Huh?
Shiny Mantike. Shiny Mantike.
You are getting the hell out of these shinies, dude. What the hell?
Fucking shit!
What happened?
It ran. Fuck. I can reset this, actually.
When's the last time you saved, though?
Well, I have autosave on, so the last time I, teleported.
Okay.
So, it's not.
It might be the like
Boober again. I just had to go get the Boober again, and then I had to...
Are you sure it's still gonna be there?
Huh?
Are you sure it's still gonna be there?
Maybe. Should be. I'm pretty sure it's trying to save. I had to do the same thing with Munchlax.
Oh, okay.
As I hope.
Right.
Alright, where am I at? Okay, yeah, so it saved right after I got the chances, which is what I expected it to do.
Okay.
So, yeah, this should be a perfectly fine spot to...
Right.
Whee!
That'd be a great job to have. What would be a great job to have? Also, hi, Tornado again. I didn't know this, you came back. I hope that wasn't a long time ago. I have no idea. I have no timestamps on my chat, so I have no idea when you sent that.
There we go. Now I can't escape, at least. Why does Duskull look like an old gentleman having his hands behind his back, and he's just...
I don't know, but
Such a nice
Duskull's...
fellow.
I don't know, but Duskull's shiny is so good.
So good.
It's so good.
In red.
The red. Why did they change Dusknoir's shiny to like a sort of palish blue that doesn't look that good? Like, blue could work, but they should have just stuck with the red line, man. It looks so good.
Ooh, Alpha Mantike. Which is very bad for me. I don't like the water stuff.
Fighting alphas in the water. I would, yeah, I would just battle it in the water at that point.
Yeah.
And catch it that way. Like, I would just go back to the traditional way.
Also, yes, hi, Tornado.
Working for Game Freak, and don't worry, it wasn't too long ago, and I gotta go back.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you. Working for Game Freak. Yeah, actually, I have heard, like, the only real complaint I've ever seen online from people who work at Game Freak is literally just like, it's hard to be proud about the work we're doing because we don't get enough time to do shit.
Yeah,
like that's the only, like, the actual
thing, yeah.
the actual work environment at Game Freak is apparently like S tier. Like, they're apparently
I find that very hard to believe because it's Japan, but you know.
I mean, yeah, but Japan, even Japan has like kind of better working conditions than we do in a lot of cases.
True.
They have single payer healthcare and like yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you look at it.
But I mean, well, I'll put it this way: Game Freak operates on a 4-day work week.
Oh, nice.
Which might actually be to the detriment of the games, maybe. I don't know, but you know, yeah, and their studios look like comfy as hell. Like, I don't know, they look,
from what
like,
I've seen, yeah, they do.
Yeah, I've heard working for Pokemon just in general is like a pretty sweet gig, actually.
Nice. Why the fuck is my music on?
I don't know.
Hello?
Why is it?
Pokemon? I never turned on my music. It wasn't on when I started this. There we go. I only have the sound effects on because all I need to hear is the shiny
Bring.
Bling.
Dude, I that's the one thing. I literally hope, not only do they have the shiny sound, I literally hope they just copy and paste that sound. Literally don't change it. Give me my Pavlovian, like, response to that sound, please. I just need that exact B flat major chord, please. Just give it to me. I'm also the only person that I also guarantee. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just. Oh yeah. I'm also probably the only human being on the planet who knows that that's a B flat major chord, basically, with some like passing tones in it. But like, yeah. Just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that chord. I just need that. Don't change the sound.
Bro, I almost typed in Boober when I was typing in.
You should name it Boober. I don't. Oh, why wouldn't you?
I see no issues in this.
Yeah. Or Duckface.
There we go, shiny.
Or butt face, because it's got a butt head too.
Butt face.
We are mature adults, chat. We promise.
Hey, Beavis.
But yes. No, I didn't pick Torchic again. God damn it. Not paying attention. Oh, and then I picked Mudkip in the wrong game. Yo, I'm all right, that's fine. Keeping track of 4 of these is harder than I thought it was going to be.
It's okay.
It's funny because like shiny hunting in 3 games at once is not a problem for me, but for some reason adding the 4th one.
Hey, Pokemon, can I not have input delay on my fucking controls? Dang.
You know, that is the funny thing. That, like, I feel like Legends Arceus has worse input delay than Scarlet and Violet does, which is weird.
Impressive, too.
because Scarlet and Violet just have a lower frame rate most of the time. Speaking of which, Radical Soda's got his 4th part out for Scarlet and Violet out now, too.
And I still haven't even watched the first one.
He finally had something nice to say about it. Which is that he was kind of happy with some of the newer, like, animations that Pokemon have now.
Yeah, I agree. The cutscenes and stuff they did were pretty cool.
Yeah, and even, like, some of the battle animations are, like, just better than they used to be.
Right.
The battle animations actually would be pretty good at this point if they just did what they did in Legends Arceus and made sure the Pokemon actually made contact with physical moves. Like, if they just did that, which they already did, it would look pretty good. Like, I don't understand. You can definitely tell that they're, like, even though there's, like, cross-communication in there, that they're made by, like, 2 different studios in Game Freak. Like, they're separate. You can tell.
Right. Honestly, I don't know if I am gonna watch the Radical Soda video because I'm more of a fan of his like sit down on the couch and talk to
just
us
like binge the whole thing at once. Yeah. Well, that's what I did with the Sword and Shield one.
Well, and it looks like he's animated himself into the videos, and I was like,
no, he has not. I don't know where you got that information. He really hasn't.
Oh, I watched the first couple minutes of it, and it looked like he was animated in there. I was like, all right, I'll say this one in the time.
Oh, that's just for the yeah. So that probably won't be in the long form video, I would guess. That's just for like the intro to each individual segment. That I would assume wouldn't be. At least assuming he does it the same way he did the Sword and Shield one.
Well, usually what he does is I think he just combines all his videos into one video.
I think. No. So the Sword and Shield one. All the sections each have intros and outros that are not in the supercut.
Right. Well, cutting out intros and outros and the yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But the animated thing that he has like in the beginning is just the intro of the video. Like it probably won't be in the supercut. I don't think.
Right. Living in the city.
Dude, I will say. As much as I like Radical's intro, but I miss the old intro. I think it was better.
I only remember living in the city, so.
No, they're both living in the city. It's just the remix that was done recently is I don't love it.
Ah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wonder what that audio clip is from.
Knowing Radical, I'll bet you he might have had that commissioned.
Probably. Alright, all my Pokemon are now sold in slave trading.
Nice. Yo, this Howley City theme is kind of
Remember the entire Vocaloid community? So you know how like Hatsune Miku and a couple other Vocaloids have been like collabing with Pokemon and stuff like that?
It's just Miku
like,
as far as I know.
Like a long while ago. Like they've been slowly putting them out.
I don't know of anybody other than Miku, and Cerebi hasn't reported on anything other than Miku.
She did one by herself and then one with Rin and Lin, I think. I'm not entirely positive on that. I don't know too much about.
Oh yeah, but it was still really basically her collab with Pokemon though.
Yeah.
Like it was, yeah.
I don't know much about Vocaloid either besides Rin and Lin, so.
Right.
And Miku, of course, but yeah. Yeah, everybody was like going crazy over like, dude, they did like a Lavender Town B. Oh my god. I'm like, yay?
I mean,
it's Lavender Town. It's cool. Like...
Yeah. I mean the freaking. Oh, who was it? There was one other song that. Did Taylor Swift do a Pokemon song? One of the big major pop stars.
Kygo.
No. This was like one of the big, like top 40, like top, like pop singers. Like
Ed Sheeran?
No, not Ed Sheeran. Woman.
That was a woman? I
thought it was Taylor Swift, but maybe it wasn't. I'm talking like super mainstream, like literally still like top 40 radio, like totally mainstream, like absolutely everybody knows.
The Weeknd. Nah, I don't know.
But anyway,
if there's a female artist, I'm not 100% certain.
Why am I not thinking of who it was? I would know it as soon as I heard it. I'm thinking it might have been Taylor Swift.
How long ago was this?
2018, 2019, I think.
Huh.
No, yeah, sorry. 25th anniversary. So yeah, 2021.
I think you're right. I think it was Taylor Swift.
It was electric. It was called Electric, I think. The song was called Electric.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of like super famous people that you wouldn't think of being into Pokemon, did you know Ronda Rousey is like a massive Pokemon fan?
No, but honestly, I dislike Ronda Rousey heavily. So
why?
She has done nothing but badmouth WWE after they tried to give her multiple chances to try and do a lot of shit, and she's over here saying, "Oh, it's like the worst business" and everything like that. So, I don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
Weird Al did a Pokemon. Yeah, I knew Weird Al did a Pokemon. Ariana Grande. Oh, Katy Perry. It was Katy Perry.
Thank you. Yeah,
okay,
Katy Perry.
Okay. I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Tornado.
Thanks, Tornado. Yeah.
If Ariana Grande did a Pokemon song, I would literally lose my shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they got Ariana Grande.
I would love if Ariana Grande.
I mean, look, it's they could get literally anyone they wanted if they like.
Absolutely. And you know how many artists would genuinely turn down a chance to sing Pokemon stuff?
Dude, you know how many people? Yeah, do you know how many kids and like people are gonna listen to a Pokemon song? Like,
I mean, hey, I grew up with the Pokemon jukebox.
Granted, again, these people we're talking about are people that everybody already knows anyway. But like, still, like, yeah, it would pop. It'd pop off for sure.
I still live.
But I mean, honestly, I totally understand why Ronda Rousey's doing that. When your organization is essentially fake, then yeah, yeah.
I mean, well, she willingly did that, knowing full damn well all that kind of stuff. But obviously,
did she know damn well? Because I know there are a lot of people who do not know damn well that WWE
Ronda Rousey can fucking hurt people.
Yeah, I know.
She knew damn well.
What are you talking? What does that have to do with what I was just talking about?
You're talking about it being fake.
Yeah.
You think she's gonna go into a ring and like actually hurt people? Like, what do you?
I'm saying that why would she want to do stuff? Why would she want to be involved in like Ronda Rousey does not strike me as the kind of person who's wanting to be involved in a bunch of stuff that's basically.
I don't know. She did it for like 3 years. She was in WWE for like 3 years.
I mean, yeah, she probably got fed up with it. I would.
Maybe.
If everything I did was basically predetermined, I would get super fed up, honestly.
Maybe.
And my understanding is that WWE working conditions and working contracts are pretty shitty. So
they've gotten significantly better from what I've from the new regime that's been taking over the last 4 years.
I mean,
in fact, backstage stuff for that has been massively uplifted and stuff.
According
because
to
a 70-year-old man isn't controlling their actions.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, hey, wrestling's on a hot streak. Last week was Fanatics Fest or whatever.
Okay.
And usually that's usually hosted by like like basketball people or baseball people, a bunch of like people known in the sports industry.
Yeah.
WWE was there with like a couple of their people. According to FanFest, WWE was the quickest and the only thing to entirely sell out.
That's sad.
Maybe. I think it's impressive.
I think it's sad. I think it's incredibly sad. I think of all of the athletes who, like, are not predetermined winners.
You can ask people who have actually, like, celebrities have, like, been in, like, WWE or, like, you know, people who have been in, like, actual UFC and shit like that. And they'll always say that WWE is harder. Because in, like, the UFC, you're trying to hurt your opponent. WWE, you're trying not to hurt your opponent while doing dangerous shit.
I mean, okay, but, like, that's not what I'm not talking about the difficulty.
Right. Well, it sounded like you're about to say something about, like, people who, like, put in, like, actual hard work and talent or something like that.
No, I'm just saying that, like, if I don't know. I can't get behind things that are, like, kind of portrayed to be real, but then aren't. Like, it feels really scummy and deceptive to me.
Do you like watching movies?
They're very clearly movies. They're very clearly...
Yes, but they're not real.
It's exactly the same reason why I don't like reality TV.
Right.
Because it presents itself as being real. Movies don't present themselves as being real. Movies don't have that sense of... They don't have that deception. The only way you're deceived by a movie thinking it's real is if you're a small child who doesn't have critical thinking skills yet.
Oh, fuck, these rotoms are fucking me up. Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I couldn't imagine...
If I understand, it's very hard for a lot of people.
I can't imagine... Like, I can't imagine a single NFL player being okay with the idea of all of their, like, football games being basically predetermined. That would be the most...
No, they do it for the love of the sport and the sport itself, while wrestling is more just entertainment.
They do it for the money. Let's be real here. They do it for the fun, for the fame and the money stuff.
Oh yeah, no, the contracts and
but I'm saying that fame and that money is earned by actually being better. Right. Well, okay. Sometimes the fame is earned by other less savory things. But
yes,
well, you know what I'm saying, though. Like,
yes, I get it.
There's not. I don't know. There is still a level of merit, even if it's still skewed in some ways. Like, it's just I don't know. And I get that, and like I said, I understand that the acting or whatever, like all the stuff that's going on in WWE, I understand that it's hard to do, But my problem is that it does not clearly present itself as basically, it's like I said, it's the same problem I have with reality TV. It's
right.
It presents itself as being real without being real.
Right.
And no, movies do not do that.
No, they do not.
So why did you make that comparison?
That's what I was saying. I get like I'm more.
Okay, but then why did you
I more or less allow myself the suspense of disbelief.
Why did you make the comparison to movies then? That was an inherently disingenuous comparison.
Because more or less, the people who always complain like WWE is fake or stuff like that is like, well, yes, but like, you know, you're not watching a movie because you actually believe it's real. You're watching it for the suspense of disbelief in entertainment. And that's strictly, that's what WWE is. It's just pure entertainment. And that's all it should ever be.
Yes, but it doesn't present itself that way. That's the problem. That's why the comparison isn't valid.
Right.
Even movies that are based on true stories are clearly like, hey, we've dramatized this.
Right.
Like, certain actions are not real, just so you know. This doesn't go down the exact way. But there's not even that disclaimer. Just like there's not that disclaimer on Survivor, there's not that disclaimer on freaking...
There's a disclaimer for those. There used to be one. I think they've removed it, but there always was a thing for like years and years and years on WWE where they're like, don't do this at home. And stuff like that.
That's not the disclaimer I'm talking about. It's not what I said. That's very clearly not what I said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that nobody has the right, like, if you love WWE, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Right.
Like, that's cool. Great. Good for you. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I have a problem with any media that seemingly intentionally that is made in such a way to intentionally deceive in one way or another. That's my problem.
Mm. You made the comparison to reality TV shows.
Yeah.
I would say with more or less reality TV shows, and I'll give WWE this shit too, because WWE's tried to do reality TV shows. I hate
Yeah,
them.
I know. I mean, WWE is a reality TV show, as far as I'm concerned. It's basically the same thing.
I will say that with reality TV shows, they're like purposely really over dramatized, whether the producers force their people in the same situations or terrible situations or not.
I know they are.
Yes.
I know that they are fake, but they don't present themselves as being fake. You continue to miss my point. I have the exact same problems with reality TV as I have with WWE. That's the point I continue to make. They present themselves as being real when they are not. You know what? You know what? I'll give you a really good example of something that used to do that and literally got sued into oblivion for doing so, and then were not allowed to do so from the 1960s onwards. You know what that is?
What?
Game shows. Game shows up until the 1960s were almost entirely rigged. They were basically staged. And then people were like, this is fucking bullshit. And so there were like giant, I think 21, the game show 21 was the one that kind of like set this in motion, but there were a bunch of game shows that were like basically entirely rigged. And people were like, this is bullshit. what are we doing here? This isn't actually a game show. It's completely staged for TV. It's like completely fake. And then there were FTC crackdowns that were like, oh yeah, you can't. That's why there are false lottery laws now. That's why Mr. Beast is in a bunch of shit right now, because there's a really good chance that all of his shit's like fake, and not just his videos, but like all of his giveaways and all that kind of shit. Like all that shit's just fake. And you tell people. That's the problem. If everybody knows that it's staged, that's fine. That's great. But the problem is that's not the way these things present themselves. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. But that's my take. Like,
yeah.
Just make it super clear that just all WWE needs to do to be in good graces with me, and I might even start like actually enjoying it if they did this, is just be like, yeah, this is fake. Yeah, you're watching this solely for the purposes of like, none of this is real. All this is predetermined.
Wait. Are you thinking that they've never admitted that? They
might they might admit it once in a if push comes to shove and they're asked about it. Yeah, they're not. You can't lie about it, but there's a difference between lying from omission and lying from commission, right? Mm-hmm. That's the it is still not made clear.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Obviously, if they're asked, they're going to admit the truth because it would be literally illegal to lie about it, right?
Right.
Like that,
yeah.
You can't do
that.
Shit.
They got caught in with that shit because that's what they did back in the 90s. Is everyone was like, "Is it fake? Is it fake? Is it fake? Is it fake?" And then finally they admitted that yes, it's fake. Yeah.
Yeah, they admitted it, but the reality is, they still don't actually make it clear. Like, sure, when push comes to shove, they'll tell you, but that's not the same. That's still not this. That's not the same thing.
Here's why I think they do it. It's their target demographic. Their target demographic is kids.
Exactly. That's exactly why I have a problem with it.
Yep.
Because that's exactly what I just said. The people who are not going to understand that it's fake, unless they are told, are kids. Right. But the thing is that even a lot of adults, I would guess, still think it's real.
I would argue that it's pretty common knowledge that WWE is fake for adults. At least most adults would know. Again,
though, it should still. There is a lack of transparency, though, still. That's still just the reality of it. Like, it is not.
Right.
It's just not transparent. I am only 57 resets into. Oh my god, black and white takes so long. Christ. Just getting the starter might take me a year in black and white. Oh, God.
I think, I personally, and the reason why I'm such a fan, besides it being an amazing connection with my dad and sentimental stuff.
Yeah, and again, that's all cool. Like, you understand that it's fake, and that's great. I have no problem with that. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, even if it I love it just because it's its own little world for me. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. I don't like real sports
make it defensible,
much at all. I do not care about the competitive nature about sports just to see the best of the best. I mean,
see, to me, that's like, if I even watched sports, which I don't really care that much about sports just in general, but even if I did, that would be the exact reason why I would watch. Like,
right.
But again, that's entirely besides my point anyway. Like it doesn't like
Right.
none of that matters. None of that's relevant to what I'm talking
Right.
about.
No, I'm just giving you my reason.
No, I get it. But I still would not that like again, liking something doesn't make it defensible necessarily. Like it doesn't.
No, I'm not. And I'm kind of rack my brain about how would they even go about that if that was.
Just put a blurb at the beginning of the show. Just do what every other movie that like. Well, I guess movies. Movies don't have
this isn't real or something like that.
Yeah, very simple. It's not complicated at all.
Right. Nah, they even go out of the way to treat it like an actual the fucking.
I know that's the problem.
The national anthem and shit like that too. In the beginning of each game.
Exactly. Yeah. Like
they recently within the last 2 or 3 years they've gotten big on inviting more sports-centered celebrities, which is really cool. I.e. like Ronda Rousey or Bad Bunny or
yeah. And to be clear, I'm not even saying like this whole conversation started because of Ronda Rousey, and I don't even know like the context behind why she doesn't want to do it. Like, so but
I don't know. Apparently, from what I've heard, she was very rude backstage, and she wanted things kind of her way, and when they didn't really give it to her because they needed to follow storylines and stuff like that, then she just started bad-mouthing them, I guess, after she left, from what I've heard.
In other words, she found out it was fake.
Right.
That's basically, because the thing is that it's and and true, maybe she did it, maybe she could have gone about it better. But it doesn't seem to me like that kind of controversy is not something about Ronda Rousey that I've heard from like anywhere else.
Right.
So it seems like probably maybe she's not entirely the problem. Like even if maybe she could have handled the situation better.
Because back when she left, it was with the 40-year-old, the 70-year-old man who was making terrible decisions left and right. So bad, in fact, that another company decided to compete with WWE and was winning consistently.
So okay, so you admit that. So why then, I'm playing devil's advocate with you here. Why then did you form an opinion around Ronda Rousey based on that? I'm really curious.
It's just all I've heard from her. I mean, that's just, yeah, that's all I've heard of her. So right now my opinion isn't favorable, is what I'm thinking. I admit that she has an amazing talent and stuff like that. That I don't, yeah. But other than that, I'm like, I mean, don't exactly bad. I don't appreciate like people just bad mouthing a company like as much as she has. Like she goes out of her way a lot of the times, I think.
Maybe.
Do it.
But again, given her experiences, and given who you admitted she worked for at the time, it's probably fairly understandable. I mean, it sounds pretty understandable to me.
Yeah, no.
And again, she doesn't have a history of doing that with anybody else, so.
Right.
There's
some things I can't agree with her on, but like.
Like what?
Again, just like. The way they booked her was like really iffy. I don't know why Vince McMahon had a hard on for like wanting to always be in the main title pictures and stuff like that. And then when she finally wasn't, then she was like, but I don't know. I don't know 100% about it because that was back when I was taking a hiatus from WWE for like 2 years or like 3 or 4, something like that. I don't know. An undisclosed amount of time. So, yeah.
And that's kind of why I'm playing devil's advocate. Just generally, people should not form opinions about people when they don't really know.
Right. No,
what's going on.
my opinion is subject to change, but like all I hear is just, yeah, But hey, I heard she's making a graphic novel, so.
Is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's making a graphic novel. She did a AMA on Reddit.
Nice.
Which apparently turned out to be a PR nightmare, I guess.
Right.
But yeah. Oh, is there any Pokemon I need from you? No, there is no Pokemon I need. So I might as well get the guava berries. Guava berries.
Oh, that was the other, yeah, that was, I think, the other reason I actually stopped hunting in Arceus, is that, like, I went through, like, a large streak where there were, like, no, like, berry Pokemon, and so I ran out of Aguav berries, and I'm like, well, damn, now if I gotta check all these hunts now, I'm not gonna...
I have 159 right now.
How?
It's crazy. I don't know. I just kept getting lucky with, like 2 to 3 per mass outbreak.
Damn. Yeah,
I know.
I went through like a long. I
while.
had the opposite problem where I ran into a long streak of not finding any.
Oh yeah, same. I had that too. And then I just had like another big streak of like finding a bunch of them.
And then the problem with that is that because you can't check which if you run out of berries, you can't check which Pokemon have berries, so you don't know how to go get more. Like it's kind of a cycle where you're like stuck, where you like can't get more berries. I think they should have made a way where you could like.
I think they should have kept the berry indicator on there.
Oh yeah, actually that's a good point. That's probably the best thing they could have done. They just done that. Yeah. I was gonna say they should have just had a way to like buy berries or something, like from the freaking what's his face that changes the inventory all the time. But I think your idea would have been better, actually. Just keep the berry indicator on there.
I hate this stupid poison ability because you can't fucking ride your Pokemon for some reason.
That's so weird. Like why status effects in that game on the trainer prevent you from riding Pokemon? That's weird.
Yes, it's
except for paralysis, I guess that makes canonical sense. Like, oh, you can't move, so you can't get on your weird ear or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, one other thing did just come to my mind, though.
Oh.
There is one way in which shiny hunting in ZA will almost certainly technically be harder than Legends Arceus, which is that you can't just you're not probably going to be able to just like carelessly chuck whatever you want, because probably the like grit duplication glitch for money will probably be gone, I'm guessing.
Ugh, that'd be so sad.
I would not imagine. I would not imagine that glitch would be the thing.
There'll be another one. I'm surprised it's still on.
We want Pokemon games to be good and want them to be polished, but we still want them to have game-breaking bugs that benefit the player somehow.
Listen. It's only applicable to shinies, okay?
Right.
Shiny hunting, honestly. So it doesn't hurt. And honestly, judging by how they didn't patch it in the first place, I would assume they just didn't care.
I mean,
they're like, what's it gonna hurt?
Game Freak doesn't patch anything, though.
True.
Unless something truly does, like, actually break a game. Like they had to patch X and Y when it first came out, because if you saved in a certain part of Lumio City, the first time you went there before the power was back on, like when you didn't have any gym badges, you could, like, corrupt your save data.
What?
Or no, sorry, you didn't corrupt your save data. The game could crash.
Oh. That is pretty broken.
Yeah. And like crash consistently to the point at where you like couldn't progress, basically. So it was like kind of a bad time.
Oh, go away. Hi, Onyx. You're an alpha, baby.
Well, Alpha again. I think Onyx is the same way as Steelix, where I think Alpha Onyx is actually.
I'm literally looking at them side by side. That is definitely not the case.
Oh, Alpha Onyx is bigger.
Yes.
Oh, maybe the other one. The other one might actually.
Oh my
just be
god,
small.
dude! Why is there such a massive delay when throwing your fucking balls or like stuff like that?
On land, there shouldn't be.
No. Like, yeah, well, yes, on land, sorry. On land, when, like, when you're trying, like, if you hold the focus button while trying to throw an item at the same time, the player takes, like, fucking half a century to pull it out.
That's weird. I don't remember that at all.
Now whip it good. Now whip it good. I wonder if we'll get the ancestors of Serena, Tierno, and the two others.
Oh
that I
god!
can't remember.
Oh god! I forgot about freaking Trevor and Tierno and Shauna.
Shauna, yep.
I don't want. That was the. I mean, okay, so the game already like didn't have much story, but my other like least favorite part of X and Y was the fact that none of the characters were fleshed out because there were 74,000 of them, and it was just like.
I like Tierno in the anime.
Yeah.
Tierno in the anime was pretty cool.
Because when you have 150 episodes worth of anime, you have time to flesh out a character, but when there's a million of them, you can't. I am dancing. That's the character.
I am Trevor Boy and I dance.
Trevor didn't even have that in the
Trevor is just a discount penny.
the game. Trevor. Oh, that's even calling him a discount penny is still an insult to Penny. Like
fair enough.
Penny at least Penny has like a developed character and a sort of inferred backstory, like in terms of like coming from Galar and probably being Peony's daughter and like being bullied at the school, like the whole Team Star thing, and Penny is like a good character. Trevor is non-existent.
Yes.
And Trevor didn't even get redemption in the anime. We just everybody just forgot about Trevor.
Even Shauna had more screen time than him.
Dude, Shauna had a lot more screen time than him because Shauna was a coordinator.
True. Well, they already had one really smart scientist character. They couldn't have two.
Was he even a smart? I mean, I guess he was kind of portrayed that way.
I don't know. He was like a mix of like Wallace and Clement,
I don't know,
except
man.
The worst of all their features.
Yeah, and he just had the. I mean, it's pretty sad when your most distinct feature in an entire game is your freaking bowl cut. Like that.
True.
Like your hair, like your stupid ass.
Stupid ginger hair.
Yeah.
Ginger hair. He could be the son of Lysander.
Wow! That would be the funniest thing ever. If it came out in Legends Arceus where the ancestral villain was an ancestor to Lysander, but then like his son was in there and it was an ancestor to Trevor, that would be funny. I'd kind of hate it too, but like.
You think Meow? You think Meow some Glameows just go at it from time to time? Like they just hate each other?
I feel like that
both
might
being
be
cat-like
canon.
Pokemon, but
I feel like there might be a Pokedex entry somewhere that talks about that, but I might be totally making that up. I feel like, I mean, you know, there's been like 10,000 Pokedex entries at this point. I don't know, but like I feel like there is some kind of thing between Glameow and Meowth, but I might be thinking of like
Reminds me of that time. Reminds me of that episode in the black and white anime where both fucking Ashu and Meowth got duped by a femboy.
Oh yeah, the freaking I even saw that episode. Yeah, what was it?
The purple cat. Purloin?
Yeah, Purloin. And then it happened again in Gen 6 with freaking well, okay, so it happened for the first time in Gen 3 with Skitty.
Yeah, the Skitty one, yeah.
And then it happened with a Pokemon in Gen 6 that was not a cat. Huh. And I can't remember what it was now.
Let me think here. Glameow? No.
Not a cat.
Right.
But I'm not remembering. It was a Gen 6 Pokemon. It was a fairy. I'm pretty sure it was a fairy type. But I might be totally off base. I'm
right. You could also be thinking of Pikachu.
No.
No. Okay. Because Pikachu had a pretty similar episode where he fought a whole ass. He fought another Raichu for.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a Raichu. It was a Gen 6. I'm almost positive it was.
Mr. Studio Girl, and I love it.
Huh?
I fucking love it. Pikachu's Mr. Studio Girl, and I love it.
Oh yeah.
And he's not even oblivious to the fact he just doesn't really care.
Right. Which is funny because Ash is also kind of Mr. Steal Your Girl sometimes, but he is oblivious, so that makes it all the funnier.
Mr. Steal Your Girl and your Pokemon.
Right.
Fucking Latias.
Yep. It wasn't even the first time he got smooched in a movie either.
What would have been the other time?
Pokemon, the Lugia movie. When they first arrive on the island in the festival thing. And Misty gets all jealous about it. When Melody gives him a big old smackaroony on the cheek there.
Nice. I don't remember too much of the second movie, I just remember the base things.
Yeah.
It has Lugia and the legendary trio and a telepathic Slowking.
Yep. That talks. And talks about how he should wear pants. Yeah, which was a pretty funny line.
Yes. Oh, which reminds me, why don't you like the shaman character in the movie?
Because it's obnoxious AF. The same reason I don't like the damn Hoopa. What's up with Pokemon making legendaries that are just obnoxious?
I would argue that Hoopa's way more obnoxious.
Thanks, Tornado. I mean, same though. Ghastly's pretty great.
Ghastly.
This is the chillest Pokemon theme.
Wasn't there a whole thing? No, sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna keep talking.
Okay.
God damn you. No, there was. There was a thing with Piplup and Meowth where they're fighting for someone as well, if I recall.
Yeah, you're right, but that's not what I was thinking of.
Right, no, I know, but I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. That was over That was over another That was over a... No, that wasn't Piplup and Meowth. That was Piplup.
Oh, it was a Breloom.
Yeah. Nope, I don't want.
No, that was. But the Breloom would have been the Gen 6 one.
Huh? Breloom's a Gen 3 Pokemon, sir.
Hold on.
And Piplup was Gen 4. Was Dawn's...
No, I know, but like that... Yeah. Give me a second. I'm trying to look it up and see.
I don't even know how
Thanks. Huh?
I don't even know how you'd look something like that up, because it wasn't the A... The thing I'm talking about was not at the A plot of any episode. Like, it was a...
Right, no, it was definitely a B plot.
Yeah.
But you know Pokemon fans, they'll crack anything.
I mean, of course. But I'm just saying, I don't even know how you'd look that up. Like, yeah, you can probably... I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Like, I'm sure Bulbapedia probably has it. I'm just saying, I don't know how you'd even look for it.
Well, give me a bit then.
He's on a mission.
I'm on a mission. Wait, what?
Ah, mother hacker! I picked 2 Tepix again.
I'm looking at the fandom wiki.
Oh no!
It says his home is Hollywood, California.
Oh my god! Wait, who's home?
Meows.
Oh my god! He's from Brooklyn, guys! I knew the fandom wiki. Okay, the Pokemon fandom wiki fandom and Bulbapedia are not even close to the same thing, and that right there is proof. That's blasphemy. He's obviously from Jesus Christ, people. Come on, get your shit together. I hate the internet, man.
Listed here is Meowsy, Maze, Skitty, and Mommy's Glammeow.
I mean, they're not gonna have it anyway if they freaking think he's from California. Pansy ass bitches getting Pokemon facts wrong. God damn it, I'm gonna have to go edit that later. I'm gonna go rewrite that entire goddamn site. I swear to God. I've looked up things on that. I've looked up things on that site before, and I'm like, the hell are we even talking about? Like, yeah.
You know what's funny? Most of my favorite episode isn't even like one that many people remember from Meowth.
What is it? I will probably remember it if it's not a black and white episode.
Oh no, you'll probably remember it. It's the Nido Queen and Nido King episode in Gen 1.
Oh, do you mean You mean
Nidoran, sorry. Nidoran.
Yeah. The Romeo and Juliet like parody thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, people remember that episode. I'm not the only one who remembers that episode for sure. Nah.
No, even the official Wikipedia says. No, even Bubblepedia says that it was Hollywood.
What?
Yeah.
There's no shot. Really? That makes me question myself now, actually. Because Bulbapedia's editors are usually pretty... I mean, you know, it's like Wikipedia, but Bulbapedia's editors are usually pretty, like... There was an episode of Pokemon that took place in essentially the equivalent of Hollywood, like basically Hollywood. Like that is a thing that happened. But I don't think that was Meowth's story thing. Like I don't think that was the same episode. Unless we're both like super Mandela affecting.
What?
And I'm remembering.
I don't recall where he said it at all, to be honest.
No. Meowth had a whole ass episode in Gen 1 about his backstory about why he could talk. That was a whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. And then he's told him like multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost positive that he was from Brooklyn. But I could be thinking that just because of his accent.
Maybe,
because it's occurring to me as I'm saying these things. that I don't remember anything about that Hollywood episode. Which means it's possible that I'm conflating the two things, and that the Hollywood episode is the Meowth episode. I might be doing that. But I could have sworn on my life that Meowth was from Brooklyn. Why the hell did they give him a Brooklyn accent?
Why the hell did they give Joey Wheeler a Brooklyn accent?
Because he's from Brooklyn, isn't he?
Joey Wheeler?
Joey Wheeler's from, isn't he from Eastern America?
No, he's not a transfer student.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought he and Tristan were both supposed to be American students.
Not that I recall in the Zero mangas.
Oh, I'm not talking about those.
Oh, well,
that's not.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't recall anything in the actual Yugi dub either.
Again, I thought I did, but maybe that's. I could be. Yeah, I could be conflating some things too.
Right.
I don't remember, and I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh nearly as well as I know Pokemon either, so I'm a lot less confident in my answer there. But I believe Joey Wheeler is not from America. I believe his real name was Junichi. Oh.
Yes, it is Junichi.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
That's right. Yeah. Tristan, I think, also has a different name too.
Well, probably he probably.
I think
does.
all of them have different names too. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Bubble P. He's also Canadian. It could be Canadian Japanese.
He's also Canadian. Yeah, that would be really funny actually.
Hey, you Yug.
What's that card do?
What's this card do?
I play my polymerization card.
I love in the first in season 0, when the first things he does is give Yugi a porn VHS. Ah! No! No! Could you son of a bitch! You fucking bitch!
Did you run into another
Get back
shiny?
here! Get back here! Get back here! Get the fuck back here!
He ran into a shiny.
Yes! Yes, I did!
We're in crisis mode.
I threw my Pokeball, and as soon as I did, another thing spawned in my face. Luckily, though, it was an Alakazam, so these bitches don't have.
What's the shiny? Also, your shiny luck is... What? Your shiny luck is redonkulous.
I know.
What is happening?
I am in set God mode right now. I am in
You've had what is this, like 4 or 5 shinies, and we're only
5. This is my fifth
shiny.
or 6th. Yeah.
In like 2.5 hours. That's pretty good.
That's insanely good.
That's pretty good.
He's only from Brooklyn in the abridged version.
Oh,
in the abridged version.
Okay.
Nah, he's straight up from Brooklyn in the dub version too, isn't he? Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I get it. Never mind. Shut up, me. Shut up.
Yeah, I think she's talking about Joey, not Meowth.
Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, no, and literally one of the first scenes you get for Joey is, he gives Yugi a porn VHS.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny actually.
I know.
That kind of tracks.
It really does. Because in like season 0, him and Tristan would always try and actually harass Taya, I guess.
Oh.
Yes.
That
and
sure
Yugi never played the card games. He always played like a bunch of various sorts of games to send people to. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing things, the difference between sub and dub for Yu-Gi-Oh! My god, the sub may be brutal by sending people to hell, but the Shadow Realm is a lot more scarier!
It is indeed.
I love it.
But you know, We can't have we gotta have them finger guns there in the dub there. We can't be having
the fucking finger guns, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh! In sub and in dub to get the full experience, which hurts my brain, but oh well. It's like playing 2 versions of Pokemon games.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Yep.
Or 4. I wouldn't know what that's like either.
My still by far my favorite change is in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, where in the sub, Yusei Fudo, the main character, has to he has to duel the fuck? Oh, I guess I do have a shiny Alakazam. Oh well. Yeah, he has to duel I don't know. No, sorry, he was getting his bike back from the police headquarters, and then eventually he got into a wreck where he meets the 2 twins who help him out and take him to safety.
Right.
And from there, he teaches the young boy to duel more properly, as he's going to be in a tournament very soon. And also would subsequently teach her sister how to do the same thing.
Right.
And essentially it developed into like a big brother kind of relationship with the characters that was very obviously set there. In the dub, none of that happens. Yusei, in the dub, loses his memory.
Right. Oops, I picked 2 Tepig's again. My bad.
But the worst part of it, it wasn't even necessary. He regained it back by the end of the episode. He's like, how do I play these dual cards? As he very clearly plays them. And it's fucking like, why did you make this decision?
Right.
It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, God. Shadow Realm's scary. Shadow Realm's scary.
Shadow Realm is scarier, just in general.
I would love to see, I know there's like a YouTube video out there of all the changes that were made from sub to dub in Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the Duelist Kingdom arc.
Yeah.
And I think he did a Battle City one, but I don't know if that was, I don't know if he continued off that.
Right.
I gotta catch up on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat. I'm a couple years behind.
Dude, I literally have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Since Yugi was gone. Like, once they replaced the main character, I was like, nah, we're done. We're good.
Jaden's pretty solid in the first 2 seasons.
Oh, he probably is. But I'm sure the show is still good. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't care.
His character writing turns to ass, though, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
After like season 2.
Oh.
Like, it's still okay, but like I personally dislike it.
Right.
You say I haven't even watched enough of 5Ds, but 5Ds I've heard has had the best story out of all the series and
gotcha.
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Zexal with Yuma. I like Yuma, but I'm always a fan of those like over-the-top energy personas. So
sure, yeah.
People may not like him when he's like, "Oh, high-five the sky" or stuff like that. So
right.
Teach their own. And and then I don't remember who the performer was, but he's okay. But yeah. Ooh, can I maybe finally get a shiny Butterfree?
Not in Legends Arceus, you can't.
Well, I got its own little outbreak thing now, so maybe I'll get it. With my luck today, who knows?
You didn't get a Butterfree outbreak in Legends Arceus, I promise.
I did.
Butterfree?
This is a Beautifly. Sorry, Beautifly.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I am not with you here. Butterfree is not in that game. That's why I kept saying, like, you sure? You sure you got a Butterfree?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure? Gonna drive now. Freedom! Yeah, you're off work.
I would love to get a shiny Butterfree and named it Pepto-Bismol.
Why?
Because Pepto-Bismol is pink.
Oh no. Chat. Digi fell for one of the classic blunders.
Oh, is that not how the actual shiny looks?
The pink, it's very famous. That pink Butterfree in the anime. Did you actually get a shiny Beautifly? What the hell is going on?
There's no fucking way!
Guys, Digi's popping off. I don't understand why he's getting so many shinies. I'm sitting here just resetting over snakes and pigs and geckos and mud skippers, and he's over there eating all you can eat buffet of shinies. I'm sitting here. I don't want double Torchic. I honestly should just go for Torchic at this point, man. I keep clicking it way too many times. I'm gonna. Bow, 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 bow.
Dude, I don't know what kind of
the lo-fi version of the Furret Walk song is playing right now.
I love this shiny, actually. This shiny looks fucking amazing.
Oh, Beautifly shiny is great. Do 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 do. Other Pokemon. Oh, it's ending. Damn.
Yo, I had a nostalgia.
Stop talking, Bianca. God, I hate how long the text box is in black and white.
I love I was scrolling through TikTok recently, and then like someone like posted, "Kids will never know true nostalgia," and he posts like the Pikachu Poke Park episode.
Poke
I
Park
had that.
episode.
I had that on like I think I had that. I don't remember specifically what VHS, but the episode where Pikachu and all the Pokemon have their own solo journey, like
oh yeah.
It eventually leads into like Pikachu versus Raichu.
Yeah. The short that went along with the first movie.
Right.
Summer Vacation. That's what it's called. Yeah.
And they had a song for it. It's such a bop.
Vacations where I wanna be. Summer on the beach where the fun is free. Yeah, dude. Freaking what a bop, dude.
I love that. I love that short though. It's so like Pokemon has tried to replicate that short so many times.
They really have, and they can't do it. It's unrivaled, honestly. It's so good. The only thing that would come close is just a 30-minute GIF of Pikachu with his ketchup bottle. That's the only thing they can really rival.
Which they never even brought back, which is very.
I know. It's so sad.
I was hoping they would bring it back once, but
Exactly.
maybe Ash just banned Pikachu from ketchup.
Might have. I mean, you know, that episode was a pretty bad experience when it came to the Scyther and freaking Electabuzz. I almost said Pinsir.
Maybe that was also
like... the other really funny thing about that, too, a thing I love about that, the whole premise of that being about how Electabuzz and Scyther are, like, sensitive to the color red, and that's the only color they can see. The only other time that ever showed up in any Pokemon canon was in a Japan-only, like, Pokedex book that came out before the original Red and Green games even came out.
Wow.
And the only reason anybody even knows that it was lore before that episode is because Did You Know Gaming translated that book and made, like, a whole, like, hour-long documentary about it.
Wow.
Yeah. Is really cool. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there that's like really cool. That they should have expanded upon and didn't.
What I find interesting is that the anime I don't think it's ever shown again or even mentioned again, because why would you? Is apparently either only Pikachu cannot see color or Pokemon just can't see color. because in the first episode they do a whole perspective from Pikachu's, and it's like black and white.
That wasn't the. I don't think that was the first episode, and I don't think it was Pikachu.
It was when Spearow, like when Ash throws a rock at Spearow.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't get the impression that that was supposed to be Pikachu's actual perspective. Because because in that shot, then it goes to. I know what you're talking about with the like artistic choice of doing the black and white thing, but then it goes to the shot of Pikachu jumping off of Ash's shoulder, in that same style.
Well, he wasn't on the shoulder, or onto his shoulder, or off his shoulder.
No, off of his shoulder, like jumping.
He wasn't on.
No, but he jumped in front of Ash, and that wasn't from Pikachu's perspective.
No. Not that scene. Not that scene. The scene where Ash throws the rock at Spearow. Spearow gets pissed off, and Pikachu's laughing while he's on top of a tree. And then it cuts to, and then, you know, Spearow starts attacking Ash, and Pikachu starts laughing, and then the Spearow gets mad at Pikachu. So then it switches to his perspective.
That wasn't in black and white.
Spearow coming to, I'm pretty sure that was.
It definitely was not.
I want to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
At least not in the dub. I haven't seen the sub, but. In the dub, that it was not in black and white. Whoops, what am I doing? I do not need to attack this Poochyena. These are not shiny.
That's up.
Dude, imagine I get 2 shinies at the same time. Like, 2 of my games have shinies at the same time. Let's go.
That would be crazy.
That would be literally, that is a literally like 1 in 67 million chance to get 2 shinies at the same time with these odds. That would be like that would be literally about the same odds as winning the lottery.
That would be it. Yo, where the fuck is the original Pokemon?
I mean, the Indigo League's on Netflix.
I know the Indigo League's not. I'm using legal.
Oh, you're using
mind.
your other.
Yes. They just okay. I think they just. Yeah. Okay. So for some reason, this website decided to put this totally legitimate website decided to put the Ash's Johto thing as the front page for it.
Oh, isn't it because that would be in alphabetical order, probably?
It's just labeled as Pokemon.
Yeah, but probably some internal system probably has some kind of alphabetization, is what I would guess.
Yeah, no. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. It wasn't Pikachu's perspective. It's Spearow's perspective.
I guess I didn't remember Spearow giving his perspective at all.
Yeah.
It's in black and white?
I can, huh? Yeah, I can show you after. Yeah, no, that's...
Huh. I didn't remember that. But I mean, they've retconned a lot of things. Like they used to make references to like real world locations in Pokemon games and the show.
Right. Reminds me of certain other games that's having problems.
Vikings are only in Minnesota. Hey,
well, apparently we have this from Hollywood, so...
Now I'm really second guessing myself. I'm actually thinking that that might have been Hollywood now.
Right.
That the Hollywood episode might have been.
Bronx accent for some reason.
He's got a Brooklyn freaking accent.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe his like original owner.
His original owner was no, his original owner is in the same place Meowsy.
Oh, I thought maybe I was remembering that he like moved to Hollywood, like after he like.
Maybe. I'm not 100% certain.
I mean, of course, one would have to ask the question of how the hell that's possible, but I mean, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
It's, yeah. Hop the bus.
It does
you know,
not
whatever.
matter.
Oops.
I love how massively different fucking boobs shiny is compared to boob.
Oh, Booby and Boober. Yeah, because Booby is like orange.
Yes, like that fire orange. Yeah.
Right. Oops. No, I do not want. I do not want Le Tepig in the other game.
Let the pig.
Although, I like Shiny Ember. Like, I don't even like Ember that much, but Shiny Ember is pretty
Shiny
sick.
Ember is fucking goated.
Yes, yeah, Shiny Ember is probably one of the best fire shinies in the game.
And they had back-to-back great shiny fire shinies too. Starter shinies. Ugh.
Yeah, and in fact, even Delphox's shiny's pretty good. Like with the like purple dress. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
Oh.
But then there's Incineroar, which is already.
I really like Incineroar shiny.
Do you?
I love the white and red.
It's fine, I guess. Skull.
White and reddish.
Skol. What does that mean, Tornado?
Skull.
What does that mean?
What
does that mean? I missed it. The context. There was probably context for that means something, but I don't know what you're responding to. So.
She said skull.
Skol. Skull.
Ah yeah, skull. Skull.
I don't know what
Adventure is a wonderful thing. I still can't believe Winnie the Pooh's banned in China.
Makes sense to me, honestly.
Well, do you know the reason why?
No.
Because someone made a meme of the Prime Minister of China at the time and President Barack Obama right next to each other like Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
Oh my god.
I guess he took offense to it.
Aww.
Because that's what happened.
Vikings shout skull, as in Viking. Oh.
Oh.
I think it means cheers. I don't think I even knew that. I might have known that at some point.
I definitely did. I'm not a Viking man. I am.
Yeah.
I am not a How to Train Your Dragon fellow. I am pirate man. Albeit, the Vikings know how to make good music because How to Train Your Dragon's soundtrack is a masterclass.
I think she's talking about actual Vikings.
Vikings exist? No. Yeah. The Vikings, the troll of the world that decided to name Iceland, Greenland, and Greenland, Iceland.
Yep, pretty much.
Perfect.
Freaking Iceland.
Perfect, as all things should be.
Icelandic is like one of the hardest languages that's still a living.
I still haven't watched that movie. I haven't watched that movie in a hot minute.
What movie?
My brain is still stuck on the skull thing, so Winnie the Pooh movie.
Oh. Why was how did your what?
She said skull. In a way that sounded like when Piglet was saying when Piglet got scared of like this like weird skull looking cave in the movie.
Oh, I didn't get the reference.
Yeah, when I started doing like ski scut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get the reference. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how did your brain go from Vikings to Winnie the Pooh? Therefore,
well, my dear Watson, it's quite elementary.
Scandinavian, shout it. Takes deep breath. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That's really funny, actually.
Oh, God. Hey, get up.
Did you get that shiny Alakazam at this point? Are you still fighting that thing? Is that thing still bodying you?
How would it still be bodying me? I'd be dead by now, friend. I also said I got a shiny Beautifly, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the one I meant, actually.
No,
yeah.
I'm fighting Alpha God of Wars.
Oh. That's,
Oh, my.
Yeah. Alpha God of Wars, you say. There are definitely...
Oh, no.
There are definitely... What?
The community is gonna go wild.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Alpha Megalopunnies.
Well, okay, but Alpha Lopunny is already in the game, and regular Lopunny is a lot more than the Mega Lopunny is.
I would disagree, sir. You dare underestimate the idea of ripped jeans on thighs?
I'm not going to continue this conversation. I'm not going to continue this conversation. It's not gonna happen.
You remember that movie? Yes! The Winnie the Pooh movie is amazing! It's so fucking nostalgic for me. Almost as nostalgic as the Clifford movie.
Dude, the Clifford movie. Ugh.
Which, by the way, Clifford is voiced by one of my favorite voice actor of all time.
Who?
Roger Miller.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure I've told you this like a lot, actually.
You probably have.
You, alpha pile of swine. I already have enough of you. Yeah, Baby Clifford is voiced by Laura Jill Miller. Dude, I actually like I was in a kindergarten class, and they were watching Clifford, and I was like, "This is so nostalgic. I hate it."
Right.
And then I was also watching Curious
Tornado,
George,
you
too,
have
like,
you have a shiny Lopunny. What game did you get it from?
Hey, I have a shiny little plane too.
So do I, but hers is probably more valuable because she doesn't play Legends Arceus, so probably hers was a lot harder to come by than ours.
Ooh, do you remember what Caitlyn names her?
Yes.
Yes. Why are you saying it like you're so disappointed? Like,
because I'm disappointed in humanity every time I think about it. I don't. Yeah.
Why? It's a good name.
It sure is.
It's not like anything bad in nature.
Right, right. Yes, of course. There's no implication at all.
No, there isn't. Like, actually, there isn't. But I don't know what the hell you're thinking of, but there isn't.
I'm thinking of the wrong name. I'm thinking of the wrong name.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm thinking of the wrong name. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Yes, you are. It's Mimi. How could you not? How could you not?
Yeah,
know
Mimi. No, I know Mimi. I was for some reason when you mentioned Caitlyn and you mentioned Lopunny, I was thinking about the fact that she used freaking pixel measurements to determine the like thigh size of freaking Lopunny, and I forgot about that. Torchic again. God damn it! I'm birds. I don't need birds.
He's being distracted by a very important conversation. Oh, she got it from Ultramoon? Oh, okay.
Ultramoon.
Ultramoon.
Vibrating again. Okay, there we go. I stopped it.
Like, whoa.
Ultramoon, bro? Fuck, man? Did you like deliberately hunt for it with like SOS battles, Tornado, or did you just like find it?
SOS battles.
Have you not played Gen 7 at all?
Help me. We've been through this!
Yeah,
no!
Yeah, I know you tried to do the shiny hunt thing, but you never actually played through the game ever?
I never progressed past the shiny hunt thing.
Oh my god, yes!
I didn't really like it.
Wild Pokemon in Alola will call for each other, and you can have like 2-on-1 battles, and if they keep calling for more and more Pokemon, you can get increased shiny odds.
I hate my mind. I hate my mind.
I don't want to know why.
I was singing the song SOS, and my mind went to Alvin and Chipmunk.
Oh my god.
Who doesn't like Alvin and Chipmunks?
I mean, I love Alvin and Chipmunks.
Christmas time is here.
Christmas time is here.
Hi, Chansey.
Chansey!
We're mixing Mortal Kombat now with Chansey.
Chansey!
Chansey in Mortal Kombat would unironically be awesome.
Wait, I need fan out of that because she really does kind of sound like that. Like Chansey, like just toasty. I'm naming the next time I ever get a Chansey of any kind in any game, I'm naming it Toasty.
Tornado, we have a request.
Oh my god, yeah, just two Chanseys beating the shit out of each other in freaking just chucking
Chansey,
eggs.
but just get over here.
Just chucking eggs at each other in freaking Mortal Kombat.
Chansey, but it's just like a fucking one of those
Simply
like overkill
having
things.
a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Yay.
Don't know the words to the
Definitely
stupid
don't
song.
either.
The verses are all the same. And it's super lame, but we're simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
What's your
Castilia
go-to
City.
Christmas movie? Mine is obviously The Polar Express, but I don't mind White Christmas. I think that movie's pretty good too.
Oh man, I can't say I
You guys
have
see
a
my commission
single.
list? I didn't know you had a commission list, to be honest.
My commission? I didn't know you had a commission list right now.
Wow. Don't we take priority?
My commission list is dried up because of stupid idiots on Reddit. Took a commission from a dude. Oh, did you? I realized I didn't tell you about this. I told
No, you did
Tornado
not.
about this. I took a commission from a dude on Reddit, and I warned him. I'm like, dude, if you want this, I can transcribe this for you if you want. I'm perfectly happy to do that. Would you like it simplified? Because if I don't simplify it, it's very difficult to play. It is playable, but it is difficult. And he's like, no, it's fine. I want it authentic. I wanted this. And he was sending it to, and I did it. I worked on it for like forever. Right. And he paid me and it was fine. And then he, like, a couple days later, he's trying to like stumble his way through it on piano.
Yeah.
And he sends me a recording and he's like, you transcribed this wrong, this sounds wrong. And I'm like, you're playing it wrong. And I like told him, I just showed him that he was like playing it wrong. And he's like, no, you're transcribing it wrong. And then he starts bad-mouthing me all over fucking Reddit. Whenever I try to take another commission by saying like, hey, I'll send you a PM, he would like respond to people being like, don't take commissions from this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to write. He doesn't know, he gaslights you. And I'm like, dude.
Can't you block him?
I can, but I'm saying he will reply to my comment on other Redditors' posts about...
That's awful.
Yeah, so he's like blocking me from taking commissions. He like blocks me from taking
I would
commissions.
say try Fiverr.
I tried Fiverr before I tried Reddit.
Okay.
If I want to average about $2 an hour, I'll do Fiverr.
Yeah.
It ain't worth my time, dude.
No, it's not.
Reddit was already barely worth my time based on freaking waiting for people to respond to messages. Seriously, I had like... when I was doing... No, dude, you don't... Dude, it's so bad. How is it that when people... Okay, so I downloaded a third-party app onto my phone, right? That would deliberately alert me when specific posts, when specifically the r/transcribe subreddit would get new posts, so that I would see them immediately and be able to respond immediately. And I would respond immediately within like 2 minutes of somebody posting something, like long before anybody else did.
Right.
And I would send them an immediate message. I had a whole thing set up where all I had to do was like, I basically had it automated where I could just like copy and paste a thing. Where I was like, yeah, here's my whole spiel, here's my like qualifications, here's some work I've done, like a whole bunch of shit, right?
Right.
And I responded to them like 5 minutes after they posted. They would take like 2 weeks.
So what the fuck?
I'm like, what? You guys don't want this? You don't want this done very badly, do you? Like, what are we doing here?
Kidding. That's rough.
You know, it's because Paul mostly focused on the music and Lennon specialized in the lyrics and Stahl has more variety. No, I know why. Yes, I understand why Wonderful Christmas Time was written the way that it is. It's meant to be Muzak, basically. Oh, you were kidding about the commission list. You have exactly 1 commission. Okay, but you have projects ahead of it. That makes sense. All right, that's fair enough.
That's a lot right there.
Dude, my brain is... I almost soft reset it on these starters before I even saw them. Good job,
My brain isn't braining.
Dude, this whole 4-game shenanigans with chat was harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It's a good thing you have me.
I guess it was probably the reason I thought it was gonna be easier is just because, like, I had it in my brain, like, I mean, it's just only slightly different. Like, if I was doing 4 of the same game, it would not be a problem. Or even just, like, 2 of the same Pokemon in like, the same game. Like, if I was doing Torchic and... If I were doing 2 Torchics, or 2 Tricos, or 2 Mudkips, or whatever. But I got, like, different inputs on all these.
I had 4 Psyduck things in here, and I didn't get a single shiny.
I mean, that's
average. I know.
It's less than. I mean, that's still. Your shiny odds aren't that high, dude. Like you're talking. You're at most. You're at 1 in 128, assuming that you have a perfectly. It's more realistically more like 1 in 140.
Right.
Because 1 in 128 assumes you've perfected the Pokedex entry, not just tend it. I picked 2 freaking Tepics again. Oh man. Oh man, Dad! Speaking of, Pete gave me Monster Road Trip as a birthday gift. I'm gonna be testing it out while you shiny hunt. Oh, nice!
Monster Road? Oh, yeah.
Apparently probably, my guess would be a sequel. I don't really know, but I assume it's a sequel to, like, Monster
Prom, yeah.
Camp, yeah.
Monster Prom and Monster Camp. Tree fucking...
I mean, we gotta get them tree schlongs.
Yes. Splinters for everybody.
Whoever defined this as lo-fi on YouTube is... I would not call this lo-fi. The beat's a little bit too hard for this. It's literally just the route. It's one of the Sinnoh routes with like a pretty like kind of heavy drum beat on it. Honestly, like it's not that heavy, but it's definitely not lo-fi. I would not call this lo-fi. At least not in the traditional sense. It's still kind of a bop, though, honestly.
Good.
What am I at? I'm at 241 on... Oh my god, I'm still not even at 100 resets for black and white. Help! My odds are 1 in 8,000. I'm literally going to be on this for, like, 3 months. Just to get the starter in black and white.
I may be here the entire way. Who knows?
Dude, this drum beat's getting like harder. I don't know. This is not lo-fi. It's got way too much cymbal. Like it's like way too close to.
Lo-fi shouldn't have that much cymbal.
Like a rock beat. Yeah, it's just straight up a rock beat at this point. Just about.
Yo, I'm gonna be so excited when Creepy Nuts officially releases their new song.
I have no idea who that is or what they do.
The Dandadan opening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know their work, but that song's pretty fire, so.
I swear to God, that intro, the little ghost sound effect they do at the beginning of that song, I swear to God, that's a Mario Boo. It's like pitched up a bit, but.
In Dandadan?
Yeah.
I'd have to hear it again. I would definitely recognize I would definitely recognize it if I heard it. this is such a good route theme. Dude, I don't love Gen 4 that much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Gen 4 music is freaking top tier. It's so good. Especially that Cynthia piano theme, putting fear in the hearts of every single person in that in my generation. That song was solely responsible for my entire generation having a mommy complex. Okay, listen.
Well, that or PTSD. That could also be due to a milk tank, though.
Oh, fucking Whitney. And I hate that Whitney's like 12. Like, she's freaking... Why?
Why do you hate that?
Because she's too powerful, man!
And we now have an Elite Four member who's like 9.
It's really funny because Poppy, like, as I was saying that, Poppy popped into my head. Like,
who legally should not even be able to Pokemon battle or own a Pokemon.
Listen.
But hey, we made an exception for her because she's a prodigy.
She's a prodigy. She's also the most adorable human character ever made.
Debatable.
Cynthia can totally destroy me any day. I mean, no, I leave you for. Fair enough. We Tornado,
why not share?
Hun, we already decided. Oh, we're not into that. We don't do open relationships. But we already decided that we're in a rivalry for Cynthia. We've talked about
understandable.
This. Yep.
You guys. Listen, I may have a mommy complex, but nowhere near as bad as most people.
The thing is, I don't actually have a mommy complex. It's just Cynthia.
It's just Cynthia.
And Sada, I guess, kind of.
You know what's funny? Kind of brings it back to the WWE conversation a little bit. There's a female wrestler who is like complete goth, gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
Everyone, her nickname is fucking Mommy, and
I feel like you've shown me a picture of her.
She is one of the most top-selling merchandisers of all time.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Fucking god.
Honestly,
man.
Yeah, I get it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Sorry, can't do the poly, but we'll fight for her love. Yes, exactly. I need Cynthia's love.
I don't think there's a really like a good Pokemon character. I'm like, damn, this character cool, this character dateable. I don't know. Maybe. Fuck, I'm forgetting her name. Maybe Ryan. Fuck. The Elite Four gym leader.
Are you talking about Rika? How do you?
No.
Oh, I was like, how do you?
Oh yeah, Rika. Maybe. Fuck. I'm so struggling on the name here.
What gen is she from? What game is she from?
9. It's Gen 9. So.
Oh. Okay. So Gen 9 gym leaders. Katie. Probably not Katie.
Sorry, not gym leader. I said.
Elite Four.
Say Elite Four. Yeah.
Larry.
Huh?
Larry.
Yes, Larry, absolutely, Larry. My God, he doesn't live a square head.
I mean,
no.
The other Elite Four members are Rika, Poppy, and Hassel.
Definitely not Poppy. Yeah, so yeah, I'd be Elite Rika. Yeah, I was just struggling.
I literally said Rika, and you still didn't remember it was Rika.
I know.
Her name.
They have awful names, just as bad with facial features. It's amazing how I'm able to recognize.
But you remembered Poppy's name. Like, you remember people's names. You just don't remember Rika for some reason.
Poppy's adorable, so I guess.
Poppy is literally.
Also, it took me a very long time to remember Poppy's name in the first place.
Damn it, Larry.
Damn it, Larry. Oh, no, not damn it, Larry. Larry's Mr. Steel Girl.
Yeah, Tornado hasn't played Scarlet and Violet. She doesn't know the Larry stuff.
It's okay. As long as you're not Japan, who apparently thinks that Kieran is some good shit.
Yeah. Larry, okay,
I don't know if Japan just has a Shota complex or they just generally think he's a good character.
I don't know. Tornado. In Scarlet and Violet, there's a normal type gym leader named Larry, and he really is just a dude. He's just like a corporate dude who wears a suit and like carries a briefcase and talks about how he's like before you battle him, yeah, he's like overworked and he's like, I just ate. Let's not battle too hard. Like
he's a stereotypical Japanese salaryman.
He really is just a 9-to-5 dude, and it's the funniest thing. And he has probably one of the biggest fan bases of any Pokemon human character in any human character in Pokemon. Larry probably has one of the biggest fan bases, other than maybe like Cynthia or freaking whoever, you know. But yeah. Why? Because it's great. It's the funniest thing.
The humor is not lost on Americans.
Yeah, it's just great. He's just a dude.
I'm trying to think now of other characters that are like, yeah, they're good.
What about
Kukui? God, I would date Kukui in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Kukui,
I remember the funny thing is I remember the E3 Treehouse demonstration for Sun and Moon, because that's when they used to do those. Right. And even like the like one of the Nintendo presenters at the time was like gushing about Kukui. Like she was kind of gaga about Kukui. Like she was like, yeah, Kukui's a bit of a dreamboat. We made him a bit of a dreamboat. And I'm like, okay, all right. I'm glad we're acknowledging this.
I don't think Grant would be a terrible date. I think Grant would like serenade you.
Why? Grant has like no. We don't know enough about Grant to know that. Like Grant doesn't.
True. I'm just basing it off of what I've seen in the end. But
he's. Oh yeah, I mean, he climbs walls. We know that. He climbs walls and he uses fossil Pokemon. Walls,
that's what he does.
Kukui and Sycamore. Oh yeah, girls like Sycamore too. Yeah,
Sycamore. I don't mind Sycamore. I'm just not a big fan of that dad kind of. I guess.
Oh, a lot of girls like that. That's why some girls are into Birch.
I know.
Because Birch has got Tim Waltz energy. Birch is a Midwest dad. Like.
Oh, Birch is a Midwest dad.
He really is. Professor Birch is the Pokemon's world's Tim Waltz. Like he's just a dude. He's just a dude. He's just a guy. He's good.
Yo.
With a better beard.
Yo, game, don't cuck me.
But he's got that sort of, he's even got the bod. He's got that beard.
He's got that boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that.
Shiny Floatzel, baby. Woo!
Oh, nice. I've got like 4 of those.
I have none of those, actually.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Slack-a-lackin'. You gotta get on my level, boy.
Sir, I probably have more shinies than you on this game. Probably not, actually, but you know what? I'm gonna pretend like I am.
You have more, you think you have more shinies than me in that game?
Maybe, probably not though.
I'm gonna update the
oh no, he's gonna update his thing,
the spreadsheet
Oh.
after the stream, and we'll see if that remains true, because I got a lot of shinies in that game that you don't know about. I'm basically the only things I'm really missing at this point are the Burmy line, the Cherubi line,
Weevil, Johto, Shieldon, Bastion.
Nope, I got the fossils.
Oh damn!
I got the fossils. I got the Porygon line. I got the evolutions. I got. What else am I missing? 'Cause that's the thing I'm thinking about right now, is what I'm actually missing. Oh, I got Snorlax, but I need Munchlax still. And I need.
He's even worse than the anime. Is it really? Oh, him being a Midwestern dad? Yeah.
Birch? Oh gosh, yes. Birch in the, yeah, that's what I was talking about actually. It's Birch in the anime. Yeah, anime Birch is like, he's just a dude. He's just a
dude.
Honestly, anime Birch does remind me a little bit, actually a lot of it, of Meyer. freaking Clement and Bonnie's dad.
Oh yeah.
Like, he reminds me of him a lot. Which Tornado won't know what I'm talking about because she doesn't watch the anime. Hasn't watched the anime since like Gen 4. But like,
fair enough.
yeah.
I completely understand that.
Yeah. Same, honestly. Like,
hey,
except for Horizons, which is so good.
Dude,
we got more Horizons to catch up on. I'm sure. At this point.
We do. And then we have like 10 more episodes of Digimon Season 2, which,
yeah,
again, is definitely not the greatest Digimon series. In fact, it's considerably the second worst.
Yeah. I mean,
it's extremely rushed.
I'm all right with it, but yeah,
it started off great
weird,
though.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. There's just some weird. I keep clicking Tepig.
Again, like I said, they changed writers through, and like, there's a reason why you haven't been introduced to a main villain of, unlike the Dark Masters.
Right.
Because I swear to God, they were smoking crack when they made the final villain.
Really?
It is the most unoriginal bullshit I've ever seen.
Wow.
Luckily, season 3 makes up for that by being the best season of all time.
Right.
Which I was gonna ask you after the series, but I didn't know if you wanted to continue with the original cast or do you want to continue chronological?
The original cast isn't.
They're no longer in the series after season 2. However, they are in Digimon Tri.
Why does it work that way?
Because they didn't touch the main characters until they just wanted a new set of characters, I guess.
But then they return. Why? I mean, I don't know. Is there a good reason to go with one or the other? Because honestly, I'm kind of indifferent.
No, it does not matter.
Okay.
Particularly.
Well.
No story affects the other, personally, as far as...
But you don't like the whole Yule gushing over Ken Ichijoji and Cody having guilt over not eating that last tomato on his plate?
Yeah.
Have we seen that episode?
That's Yoli.
Oh, Yoli. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't like, no, I, personally, my favorite moments are the prune juice. His dad's prune juice is amazing, and, yeah, also the fact that TK just beats the shit out of everyone.
Right.
He catches hands, and that's the only thing I liked about, that's the only thing I liked about O2. Character designs, TK catching hands, and that's about it.
Right.
I guess Black War Greymon's whole arc was okay. David's bitter. That's a dub only. That is dub only. TK and Kairi completely platonic in the sub.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Wait, we're talking... No, it's not 4Kids. I was gonna say it's 4Kids, so it's not surprising, but it's not 4Kids. What
Fox
the hell?
Kids, it's Fox Kids.
Damn it, Fox Kids, why are you pulling a 4Kids? 4Kids does stupid shit like that.
Yeah, apparently the scriptwriters are a big fan of TK and Kairi also being a thing, so they made it more seem like TK and Kairi had a thing, but like, not really. Like, there's a whole scene.
Kairi is the other most adorable human character ever made, so that's fair.
Who's the other one?
Poppy. Poppy and Kairi need to be in the same place at the same time. The same universe. I don't care. Yes.
Poppy from
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Sorry.
Come on, man.
There's so many Poppies in the world, okay?
I know. Let's not forget that JP Dub Davis actually is in love with TK. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
In the Japanese sub. Oh yeah. So like in the sub, their kind of bickering is set to be like a friendly rivalry that comes off as fucking gay as hell.
That's honestly amazing. I clicked Torchic. Damn it! Freaking. It's getting late. Oh my god, I actually have been streaming for about 3.5 hours.
Definitely doesn't feel like it.
It definitely does not feel like it.
Shinies.
Yeah, I'm having fun accidentally clicking birds.
Chickens, clicking chickens. Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens. I did
no, but
always.
In all honesty, I do not like O2 as much as I do. I would even put it above Frontiers.
Yeah.
Or below Frontiers. The only thing that beats it out is, or sorry, is it Frontiers? Yeah, no, I even put it below Frontiers. The only thing I dislike more is Data Squad. I think Data Squad is just garbage all around.
Gotcha.
Its whole concept is I'm gonna punch a Digimon. I'm not even joking. But it has a dope ass movie sequel.
Really?
Yeah, it's about if like Digimon took over the world while some of the humans were in a coma. Or like, you know, most of the humans were in a coma.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Now, where have I heard that plot sequence sort of before?
I'm sure, right? I'm sure Kairi could have figured something out with the digital god taking over her consciousness. Right? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Fucking Metamorphosis taking over her consciousness. Yeah. That shit was, yeah. Shit was rough. I will say though, they gave Kairi some really good development in O2.
I've really enjoyed her character.
Yeah, TK and Kairi's characters are just so amazingly well done in O2. Yoli is okay. Cody is fine when you finally understand why he is the way he is.
Right.
And then Davis is just awful.
He's just a dumbass. Davis is just a dumbass.
Davis is the worst gogglehead, and yeah.
It's not a good time.
And the dub makes him a lot less likable, so yeah. Rough times all around for Davis.
No, I don't want Torchic. I still don't want Torchic.
Oh, hey, shiny bronze. Oh, great, another shiny bronze.
Oh my god, I've got a bazillion of those too. Jesus.
Yeah.
And bronzongs, which I also caught in freaking.
Don't cross me, I talked to God. Yeah, basically. Oh no, Kairi doesn't even need to have God. She'll just fucking smack you around. Kairi would be gladly catch those hands.
Kairi don't need no one. No, Kairi don't need no one. She don't need no man. She don't need no man. Dude, I'm really enjoying. I'm unironically really enjoying these. Just shit, sitting back and. Yep.
Words. Do it. You can do it. I swear.
I say this as I'm apparently losing my mind. I'm really enjoying these streams where we just kind of sit here and shoot the shit and shiny hunt. This is actually a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh yeah, same.
Like yeah, I'm
it's not like we weren't doing it before, but now we can potentially
potentially have someone else watch maybe.
Tornado. She said don't need no man. Fuck yeah. There hasn't been much information on their parents, but I think her mom was supposedly the same way.
I mean, anime.
Her mom's pretty sassy, as far as I've known.
Right.
Which I say I'm like a big fan of Digimon, but even I'm not like a mega fan, I guess.
Right.
Like I'm nowhere near as big as a fan as like you would be of like Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't help that Bandai Namco doesn't fucking care about their own product.
Which is just so weird. I don't want Torchic.
Oh, dude, it's not even like the only product they don't care about. Like fucking Pretty Cure, I think has been having issues.
No, Bandai only seems to care about all the like first-party Nintendo stuff they help develop. That seems to be the only thing they like.
Honestly, yeah.
Like they put so many of their resources into freaking
like. Do you know how
Smash Bros
easy it
back
would
in
be
the
to
day.
have a Digimon resurgence if they actually thought about it for more than 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Guys, get some good marketing. Develop an actual good game that people be like, this
That's
is
the big
what
problem, right? Is that like the Digimon anime is perfectly fine, but like...
Yeah, it's great. The problem is it's marketing. It's marketing
and there's like no freaking good games.
There was one good game that was JP only and got a fan translation later.
Of course it was JP only. Of course the good game was JP only.
Yeah.
Because again, back then, everybody thought JRPGs were not. Well, not to say that Digimon even necessarily has to be a JRPG, but
right. Well,
everybody kind of thought
the game I'm referring to was released on the PSP, so it wasn't like too terribly like that long ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize Digimon made games past like the early 2000s.
They released a game like last year that was fucking atrocious. Before then,
Really?
it was Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which I heard was okay.
Yeah, I mean they probably who's making those games? Do we know?
I'm not 100% certain.
I don't want to pick. I clicked the tipping button. Oh, I should have just clicked the. I should have just clicked the Snivy button on the other game, but then I went ahead and clicked it anyway. That's okay. A couple of my counts are technically off because it detects.
My chat, your lifting goals should always be lifting a pig knight. Work those reps,
I feel like
babies.
that's the pig knight thing specifically is a legit reference to something, and I'm forgetting what it is.
Huh?
Like lifting a pig knight. I feel like that's a legit reference to like something in Pokemon canon or in like a Pokedex entry.
Ash can deadlift a pig knight with ease.
That's right. Yeah, it was one of the weird like shows of strength.
Yes.
But then again, he freaking held.
Was able to lift in Cosmon.
Yeah,
he chucked a log.
Yeah, he chucked a log and he lifted Cosmoem in his hand, which literally weighs a metric ton. Literally.
Yes.
Granted, I guess the argument could be made that it was still like floating there, but then like why were his hands there? Like
Tornado, have you seen Digimon Tamers, or did you not get a chance to see that?
I clicked Torchic again. Oh, not paying enough attention.
Ow! I fucking broke my Weird Ear's legs. I'm sorry. Weird Ear. Oh my God, Stantler is fucking horrendous to capture in this game. I hate it.
Stantler?
Yes.
Why? I don't.
He just runs away, and then I lose track of all of them. And they go like fucking to like Narnia and back.
Dude, get good at the game. Use sticky globs. That's what they're for.
I do. They run off before I can get them.
You gotta be faster. You gotta go fast. You gotta click the buttons.
Oh God,
faster.
Don't remind me of that anime. I still need to watch it. But...
You've played Elden Ring. You know how to play these kinds of games better than I do. What are you doing? Get good, Scrub.
Sorry, they don't have sticky globs in fucking Elden Ring.
That would be. I just.
I'm not now.
I need a Legends crossover with Elden Ring now. I need that in my life.
I can think of an easy way to cross that over, but yeah. There's a red fiend dog over at the Church of School of Magic, we'll call it.
Right.
That just has a sword in its mouth. It's based off of a previous boss fight in Dark Souls 2.
Right. So Zacian's in the game. Cool, great.
Yeah, Zacian's in the game.
Yeah. It's canon. It's totally just the same thing.
Sticky gloves at it.
He's so funny. Oh my God! I just remembered though. If there's mega evolutions in ZA, that means Mega Rayquaza and Groudon, Primal Groudon and Kyogre are probably gonna be back. Oh God, I hate it. No, I don't want them back. They're too broken.
I wonder what they're gonna do with the legendaries.
Dude, if Xerneas gets a Mega Evolution, I'm quitting. I'm jumping out a window. I'm calling the cops.
Xerneas is off the top of my head.
The blue deer with the lights, or like.
Oh.
Xerneas Yveltal? Yeah.
They get their own primal forms.
If oh my God, if Xerneas gets a Mega, I'm calling the cops.
Hello, police.
Broken. Absolutely bust. Although, actually, Xerneas in a game like Legends would be a lot less broken. Because Xerneas...
Ooh, yeah, what if they're going to keep the strong style and swift style? I hope they do.
I mean,
I
can't imagine. Yeah, it needs to be rethought a little bit, but yeah, it's generally a pretty good.
It's quite basic, but yeah.
It just sometimes doesn't work properly. Which is probably, in fairness, why there isn't really any PvP in the game, because it really wouldn't work very well. Like, it really is best that the battlings stick to the sort of main series, because that's kind of where it works. But
I hope they get a better team villain thingy. I did not like the bandits at all in this game.
Oh yeah, same. Well, again, when the villain of the game just ends up basically being Volo.
Well, Volo's a great villain. I like Volo.
Right.
I did not like the other three.
Yeah.
And the French ninja.
But even then, I kind of felt like Volo, as a villain, kind of, like, he was a great villain because his fight was hard as shit, right?
True. Would you consider Komodo a villain, or?
That's the thing about modern Pokemon, right? Is that, like, modern Pokemon doesn't have villains even in the same way that we typically think of them.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, Volo's a straight-up villain, though.
Right, and what I was going to say about that is that he's a straight-up villain, but that's kind of the problem, in my opinion, is that, like, Pokemon doesn't know how to do straight-up villains very well.
Nope. No, they do not.
And that's why I kind of hope that we don't really get a straight-up villain. I think Pokemon storytelling is much better done when it focuses on interpersonal relationships and misunderstandings that revolve around them in certain ways.
I fully agree.
Look, Scarlet and Violet obviously proved that to be an effective writing style. That's the best writing in any Pokemon game by a long shot.
That's always been the best one. I mean, come on, my favorite movie is the third movie.
Exactly. Like, all the best Pokemon writing is always like the relatable interpersonal storytelling. Yes. That's always kind of how Pokemon's best writing works. And the whole that's why the Gen 4, like, even for people who like Gen 4, people are like, yeah, but the Gen 4 plot sucks, because it does.
Right.
There's too much at stake, and it's never, like, Cyrus is not a good enough villain to make that work. Ghetsis is, but that story had problems, and is fantastic.
But better dialogue for Cyrus, I would agree. I think Cyrus has a great potential to be a good villain.
He has the potential, but that's the problem. But they don't know how to make high stakes.
No.
They don't really know how to do high stakes storytelling.
They proved that when they decided that the whole thing for Team Flare was, I'm gonna burn up all the world. So
I'm just gonna kill everybody so it's beautiful, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there again, that wasn't great, but the Sun and Moon storytelling in the games even was quite good, in my opinion. Some people don't agree with me, but I think the games had really, especially, normal Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon kind of slack-a-lacked on the story a little bit, but like regular Sun and Moon were great because they focused more around the relationships between Gladion and Lusamine and Lily and that kind of stuff. And I mean, yes, there was ultimately a villain in the Aether Foundation in Lusamine, and it was fairly high stakes, but it wasn't such high stakes that it felt like it didn't feel forced. It felt good. Like, and in fact, honestly, in terms of overall dialogue, and this gets me in hot water whenever I say this in the Pokemon community anywhere, but I actually prefer Sun and Moon's story to Black and White's for that reason. Even though N is like one of the best characters in the series,
right?
The rest of the characters are not that great.
The rest aren't justifiable.
Yeah, and some of those Gen 5 writing, to me, Black and White's a little bit bloated. Like, it's better than most of the other Pokemon game stories, for sure, but it's still too bloated, and I think Sun and Moon, even with all the cutscenes and stuff, like, the cutscenes are too long, but the dialogue itself, I think, is better written and more flavorful than Gen 5.
Right.
But none of them, I mean, I think Scarlet and Violet, for as many flaws as the game has, has legitimately good storytelling for a kid's game. Like, I think it's legitimately...
It's definitely the best that Pokemon has done.
Yeah, it legitimately is one of the only stories in a Pokemon game that has had me legitimately invested in it.
Right.
I care about Arven's Mastiff, and I care about I care about Team Star and their struggles. And I cared about Nemona's battle trigger heavy personality up until the Area Zero part where I was like, why are you suddenly stupid? But still, like I liked her Ash X Goku, like, sort of personality trait.
Yeah.
I liked that whole thing. It's just that it became a detriment in the Area Zero part, where she became kind of stupid.
I didn't really. I mean, I felt bad for Mastiff, but I wasn't fully connecting to it as much as I would have liked until, like, you know, Arven's like, hey, my mom's Professor Sada, blah blah blah, and then I was like,
yeah.
And especially, oh dude, and the payoff when you finally complete the DLC is perfect.
See, I would disagree. I don't think it's perfect. I hate the fact that you get to go basically use Terapagos to frickin' summon the actual professors, but then you don't get a legitimate conversation with Arven about it. He's like, oh, you have a new version of the Scarlet/Violet book. Good for you. And that's it. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't pay off. I don't think that pays off.
No, no. Well, I was talking about just having a discussion with them in general. I think it was really...
Oh, yeah. The discussion itself was cool, and I definitely didn't expect it. And I definitely didn't see it as, like, it kind of tore the whole, like, sort of threw a monkey wrench in everything with the whole, like, basically kind of being implied in a way that you, the player character, basically caused a time loop and caused the events of the game. Like, that's kind of a cool, like, it doesn't outright say it, but it's kind of implied that, like, oh, you handed Sada and Turo the materials they needed to do this research to summon these Pokemon from the past, that like you caused this calamity in a sense. Right. That was kind of a really cool aspect.
It is.
But I just wish that, like, you could go back and talk to Arven and, like, something cool would, like, I don't know. I wish that was more.
Yeah, because that was my first initial thought is, do I go to Arven?
Right, that's the first thing I did when I saw that. I was like, I gotta go to Arven's dorm room and see what he says. Like,
I hope they change the writing for the main characters, because if anything that the DLC proved is that they can't write main characters with the shit.
What do you mean by main?
It's just the character we play as is just complete Mary Sue, and it just, ugh. I've always hated Mary Sue's, you know that, but
the DLC was kind of,
but like
not
the fact
a Mary Sue though. The DLC was actually the first time the main character in a Pokemon game has not been a Mary Sue.
I mean, I would disagree. I mean, Ogerpon instantly chooses doesn't, like, you know.
What do you mean by Mary Sue? I guess
can do no wrong.
Dude, our character literally lies to Kieran. And we have no say, as the player, we have no say in that. The main character literally, I think it's the first time ever in a Pokemon game where we've legitimately lied in a serious situation to another character in a Pokemon game. I'm pretty sure that's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but either way, like, it definitely...
It's also replaced with...
And in fact, you have the option at one point, when you start making up with Kieran...
Yeah, I know, I chose that option.
Yeah, you have the option to apologize. So I guess I'm not sure what you're getting at there. Like, it's one of the only times where the Pokemon character has, or where the main character has not been a Mary Sue.
Well, like I said, Mary Sue, like, you know, a character can do no wrong or is gifted.
I mean...
And literally,
Okay.
Ogerpon just chooses us over Kieran for what I would assume was practically no reason.
Okay, I get that, but then you have to think of the mechanical implications of that. Like...
No, I know, and yeah. And then there's that whole issue.
Yeah. Unless we just don't get...
Like, I don't know why. That, like, extremely pissed me off. Was like, we're just gifted Ogerpon because we're the main character. Besides Kieran, who has like idolized and stuff like that. And you could say that like, oh, he's desperate. He may not be good at heart. He doesn't need Ogerpon to grow. He needs himself to grow. And it's like, yes, but look what he became because of that. And it wasn't a good outcome.
I was gonna say, he kind of became a villain.
Emo.
Yeah, he just kind of became almost slightly villainous.
A complete 180 change is greatest.
Well, until you beat him again in the DLC, and then it kind of...
Right, yeah.
But it's also kind of implied, I think. When I was playing through it again, to grab, well, when I was playing through it for Scarlet version, so I could get the Paradox exclusives there.
Right.
I was noticing some things in the dialogue that kind of implies that whole, like, it's that sort of really subtle contextual thing Game Freak does sometimes where they don't tell you things, but there are things that if you pay attention, you can kind of infer. I think that kind of... I think there's a not zero chance that Pecharon actually had more to do with this whole thing than was outright told to us in the game. The whole Loyal 3 thing, Pecharon's like connection to the Royal 3, for example, it was obviously like laid out to us when you get the whole like mystery gift thing and you do the whole like that whole epilogue thing, right? But
yeah,
there's a little bit of like weirdness, I guess, that happens with Kieran, like right after the Loyal 3 are summoned, where he's got this like aura around him that very much resembles like the Mochi thing.
Right.
There is a not 0% chance that like the Loyal 3 and Pecharon were like kind of using Kieran as a bit of a foil in some ways. To like be... It's pretty...
A way to control Ogerpon.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like explicitly said. But I think there's enough like attitude change. Like there's enough... I don't know. It's plausible.
Right.
Which doesn't necessarily excuse the whole like 180 thing that he does or whatever.
No.
But it would make sense as to why the Pecharunt thing happens can only happen after the DLC is complete. Like even if you go to get Pecharunt now, you can't like if you're playing through the game new and you get to the second part of the DLC or whatever, you can't do the Pecharunt thing until the DLC is done.
Nope.
Which I didn't know because the epilogue didn't come out obviously until after I had completed the DLC the first time.
Right.
So we didn't really know that, but it's true. Like the epilogue really is an epilogue. Like you can't just do it in the middle of the DLC if you haven't completed the DLC yet.
Right.
And I think there's probably, I mean, there would be no other reason for that, right? Like there's no...
Oh boy. I gotta go shiny hunt this wish cache. I am not looking forward to it. At this point, I might as well just battle all of them.
I'm pretty sure... Do you actually have a Whiscash outbreak?
It's a singular outbreak, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Barboach and Whiscash are both kind of a pain. I literally forgot they were in Legends Arceus until you just said that.
Same.
I have them both shiny, but I forgot.
Yeah, I think there's also in the DLCs for Scarlet and Violet, there's definitely a lack of character writing that was previously there. Like, I like Hayden could have been an excellently written character, but
who?
they fucked that up. His name is Hayden. What's his name? I'm pretty sure it's Hayden. The former #1 Barry Cat.
Drayton.
Great, sorry.
Drayton, yeah.
Drayton. Yeah, Drayton, yeah. They could have done an excellent job writing him, but they just didn't.
I think... Okay. So here's the thing about the second part of the DLC. You haven't done... Have you done all the league club computer like trade coach stuff?
No.
Ah, yes. So, I will tell you, a bulk of the character writing in the second part of the DLC is completely optional because it's hidden in there. There's actually quite a bit.
But of course it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hidden in there. There's actually, like, kind of a lot. There's, frankly, kind of shocking amount of optional dialogue. And in fact, I ended up looking up like YouTube videos of some of it because you basically you can't hit all of it even by doing all of the trades and stuff. Even by completing that, you won't get all of the dialogue because there's like tons of interactions with different people. Like there's honestly a shocking amount of world building in there, or not world building, but character
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, probably isn't the best way they could have gone about that, but I also, I don't know. I kind of prefer that to bloat most of the time. Like, I kind of like that about Nintendo games in general, that they tend to keep they tend to keep the required stuff pretty light. And if you want to know, you can know, and if you don't want to know, you don't have to know.
Yeah, I get that.
It's kind of like how everybody's like, oh, Mario games have no lore, they have no canon. I'm like, oh, that's not really necessarily true. That's true if you look at them on the surface. There's no explicit story. There's very little explicit storytelling outside of the Rosalina thing in Mario Galaxy. But like, there's a lot of stuff in there that if you've been a fan for a while and you have a good eye and you pay attention, there is continuity in a lot of Mario games. There's like actually a lot in there that's like surprisingly well thought through. It's just that it's just that the games go out of your way to stay out of your way. And personally, I kind of appreciate that. But I also understand why a lot of people wouldn't. But I like the fact I kind of like the fact that a lot of the dialogue in the DLC is optional. Because again, it ends up feeling more because so much of it ends up being in like the dialogue that takes place between two of the coaches who like interact with each other in the league club room. Again, it feels more interpersonal, and I feel like, damn it, I hit Torchic again, and I just feel like it just kind of it works. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I said I was gonna go to 300. I'm actually over 300 in Ruby and Sapphire. But I'm at 106, 107.
Jeez.
I don't know why I'm only at 105 in the other. That's actually slightly concerning. Why am I 2 off in the other one? Okay, I don't know. Maybe the counter didn't work or something. I don't know. I actually do think I'm gonna. We're at 11:19.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call the stream here.
That's completely understandable.
It has been. I've honestly had a lot of fun with this though.
Yeah, same.
I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow night. If y'all want to join me, you can. If not, that's cool. If you can't for whatever reason, that's. Or wait. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So yeah, we're good.
Today. What?
Huh?
Tomorrow's not Wednesday. Today is Wednesday.
Oh. Okay. Well, then tomorrow I'm streaming with Digi.
Yes. Come check us out. We're doing Persona 5 again.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll actually get out of Dialogue Town and into Gameplay City.
That would be cool. Yeah. Oh, Digi, what time are you actually planning on streaming tomorrow?
Probably around 6.
6. Okay. Cool. Tomorrow is Thursday. Listen, my days have blended together this week. So, anyway, thank you all so much for liking.
Everyone.
Make sure and like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Not much to comment on, but you know, do the things.
Comment on this riveting gameplay.
Yes, the riveting gameplay of me restarting 310 times. /107 times. /105 times. Anyway, alright. Good night!